Tell me something. What's an uptown dude like you passing time down here for?
Collins left Palisades High for fighting. Allegedly, he's a homosexual.
I'll be honest with you again. I'm thinking of dropping him from the team.
But he hasn't done anything. I'm ashamed of you. Where have you been for the past 5 years?
Nobody down here owns a lot of stuff. If you score down here, the reason's simple. It's because you're the strongest.
Get a little Larry. Hey. Whoa, hold it. Your time, buddy.
An outrage. It's not fair.
You gotta tell me, man. I was hoping you wouldn't show up. Now we can't sleep.
It's no justice.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you guys are complaining about. With Miss Kaplan out, I'll never be able to finish off my eggplant parmesan.
What are you three clowns whispering about?
Nothing.
You know me well enough by now to know I'm not happy. Now, what are you talking about?
You want the truth?
No, I want fairy tales. Out with it.
We get enough of you in the gym. We come in fourth period. We expect a little rest.
That makes two of us. I don't know what Miss Kaplan's taught you, but I'm sure that somewhere along the line in life, things like soufflés will be very valuable. But I'm going to give you a course in survival cooking. By that I mean frying bacon, scrambling eggs, how to take care of yourself in the kitchen, all right? I'll also give you the key to making a very good steak, and I might add, there's nothing to a baked potato.
Excuse me, Mr. Reeves.
Yeah?
Eggplant parmesan and soufflés may be unimportant to you, but there's not a single girl in this room who doesn't know how to make the things you've talked about. You see, what we were really hoping for was a recipe you could share with us that we might not be able to get from Miss Kaplan.
What's your name?
Belinda Gardner.
Don't start with me.
This is Raymond Collins, a new transfer student.
Have a seat. I'll get even.
Be a good sport.
It's hard when the other team plays dirty.
Oh, thank you.
Where you coming from?
Other side of the tracks.
Well, I guess either your daddy's gone bankrupt or else you killed the man.
You can swap homicide stories later. Collins, what are you taking home ec for? Obviously, you're too new in this school to know that it's a gut course.
I like to bake, and I have a lot of eclectic interests.
What does eclectic mean?
I think it's something religious.
It means varied.
I know what it means. I wanted to see if my ball players knew.
Ball players? I thought you were the home ec teacher.
Do I look like the home ec teacher?
The apron fits.
I'm the basketball coach. I was an All-American in college. I started with the Chicago Bulls. The apron does not fit.
I played basketball in the high school I came from.
Really? Inside or outside?
Forward.
Maybe you could drop by the gym on your way home.
Okay.
I knew we had a shortage of teachers, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'll say.
So this is college, right?
Right.
Tell me something. What's an uptown dude like you passing time down here for?
Oh, you mean doing time?
Huh?
I was dealing little drugs on the side.
Say what?
Well, because of my parents' connections, I got sent here instead of reform school.
You'd have done better to go to reform school.
Right.
Say, Collins, just, how uptown are you?
Very. Dieting?
Listen, when two angel-faced 10th graders tell you that they've got $5 riding on what you weigh, and the closest guess is 8 pounds over, you better start eating like a bird.
The trick is exercise, Sybil, not starvation. Here.
Oh, no. Thank you.
Come on down to the gym. You work it off in 20 minutes.
You mean one-on-one with Coolidge? Oh, no.
Remember what they say, your body is your temple. Say, you got any idea when Miss Kaplan's coming back to school? I mean, it's one thing to pinch hit. It's quite another to be the designated hitter.
I don't know. It's day to day. Why? Finding the classroom a little tougher than the old court?
No, not when I know what I'm talking about. But I gotta tell you, I'm a little out of my depth. I got 95 pounds of unbridled contempt staring at me in the face.
Ah, Belinda.
Yeah, sure, Belinda Gardner.
Well, I suppose she'll learn to conceal her feelings when she grows up. I have.
Think there's any chance of me getting a peek at Collins' transcript?
What for?
I want to make sure I have time to birthday shop for him. What do you mean, what for? Kid's coming to basketball practice today.
Oh, I'll prepare it for you.
What's to prepare?
A few things.
It's a transcript. What things?
Look, I keep clear of the locker room without your say, so you keep clear of the file cabinets without mine.
Okay.
Understood?
All right. Yeah, agreed.
Okay, then.
Touchy.
All right, knock it off, you guys.
Hey, you know this Richmond thing's so soft.
Been known to happen before. Hey, Collins, you told me you played team ball before. Where was that?
Palisades High.
Greenback's high, huh?
Doesn't matter where you learn to do it, long as you learn to do it right.
Hey, Coach, I think I know that girl you got to talk to.
Whatever happened to the straight question, straight answer way of talking?
Well, you see, Coach, it's like this.
Jackson, spare me. I haven't got the time. I want to go to a full court scrimmage right now. White team is Thorpe, Hayward, Salami, Coolidge, and Reese. In red, it's Goldstein, Gomez, Collins, Jackson, and Baker. Let's go.
That's cool. I got go.
Set him up clean. Go.
Talk on defense.
Come on, baby. Run to the post here. Help out. Help out the post. Look to the middle. Try this. Place it.
Come on, where's the guard?
Got me. Got a man out there. For so long.
Let's go. Hey, I know I look black, but hey, this is straight. I'm also blue.
I heard that.
Damn. Black stations are getting whiter and whiter all the time.
Hey, Collins, you gotta watch the hands, man. If there'd have been a ref in there today, you'd have got 20 fouls.
And most of them unforced.
Oh, come on. Hey, are you sure that you played organized ball?
More like organized rugby.
I guess I was a little overanxious.
Yeah. We'll take a sedative before practice tomorrow.
Shower broke, my man.
As I live and breathe.
You ever driven on the Hollywood freeway at 5?
You promise.
No, I agreed.
Don't you believe in following rules?
Come on, you're being bureaucratic for no reason.
I told you I would prepare it first.
Well, it's real X-rated stuff. I read about the kid's B- average and his history teacher's evaluation. You know, maybe a guard dog would help. Because frankly, you got the paranoia of a White House staffer.
Did you read this?
No.
Well, I suppose maybe you should. Since he is on the basketball team.
Capsulized, please. The traffic's waiting.
Collins left Palisades High for fighting.
That rule applied here, you wouldn't have a student body.
Yeah. Well, he's been fighting because of certain jokes that became too much.
What kind of jokes?
Fag jokes. Allegedly, he's a homosexual.
Allegedly? Is he or isn't he?
I don't know.
Hey, Goldstein. She's a real turn-on, isn't she?
Right. Say, Collins, listen, did you know that Thorpe's parents are leaving their Los Angeles ghetto next week to visit their friends in the San Francisco ghetto? 5 days, 5 nights. Why don't you shoot on over there and talk to her, man, and you can make some room reservations.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. What do you got to lose? Go ahead.
Morning, Coach.
Morning. Up.
Hey, listen, Coach, you can scratch Thorpe for 5 days.
What?
He's got his arm in a sling.
What'd he do, trip over a burglar alarm?
Something about torn ligaments in the shoulder. Happened yesterday during the collision with Collins.
Terrific. You don't beat Crenshaw with power, you beat him with speed. How do we work on a fast break without Thorpe?
Well, he feels real bad about it, Coach.
All right, I don't want to hear about him so much as pitching pennies with that arm.
No. He means Collins feels bad.
All right, everybody grab a seat. Let's get this show on the road. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Lighting charcoal. Hey, Collins, you a special case or something? Tell her whatever it is you don't really mean later. Anyway, sit down. Although I know you're all familiar by now with my crusade against dribbling, it happens to be a necessary evil of the game. There comes a time in every good little ball player's life when he's got to bring the ball up the floor alone against a pressing defense. That can happen against Crenshaw.
Yeah, and odds are that Superman will not be there to bail you out.
Anyway, I want to get to it right now so we can be spared all the excuses later. We're going to go one-on-one, full court. Same pairings as yesterday. Reese, you're going to have to double up with Goldstein and Gogo. All right?
Hey, Coach, listen, I could bring it up with my elbow.
Thorpe, how about losing yourself in a mouse hole or something, all right?
You're just lucky I got my arm in a sling.
All right, let's go. Haywood and Jackson, you're up. Let's go.
Hey, come.
Ready? Yeah. Go.
All right, odds are that's a steal right there to get an easy 2. Jackson, you're going to hide the ball with your body, so he's got to foul you to get it. Well, right here, it's a short tie-up. He's going to get the ball. It's going to be a steal. Come on, Jackson, what are you doing? Thinking. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Do your thinking on the sideline. Salami, Collins, you're in.
What's wrong with him?
Who you asking? Stay low, Salami. Stay low. Stay low, Salami. Come on, stay low. Collins, Salami. Protect the sideline. Look out. All right. All right, switch places. Go. Keep it clean, Collins. Get up. Well, knock off the hand check. I stop it right there. What's with the hands?
I was just checking.
No, you were fouling him. This is a hand check. This is a blatant foul.
I was trying to keep up with him.
Looked more like you were trying to dance with him.
Did the other players say anything to you?
They knew I was off the deep end, but they didn't know why.
What'd you say to them?
I told them I'd been sitting on a nail all day. I called off practice early.
What exactly was this kid doing? I mean, was he...
Nothing. He was hand checking. He was doing what any kid who's still growing up and is still clumsy would do. He planted his hand on Salami's hip. I'll tell you, this whole thing has got me scared to death. This kid Collins slaps Coolidge on the backside, I wince. He mixes it up tight under the boards, and I wince. If he talks to a girl, I think he's faking it.
The other players, they know nothing?
Thanks to the Great White Hope. I'll be honest with you again. I'm thinking of dropping him from the team.
Oh, for God's sake, Ken.
Well, I'm just thinking about it, that's all.
But he hasn't done anything.
That's why I think I should drop him before he tries to.
I'm ashamed of you.
You're ashamed of me?
Where have you been for the past 5 years? You know, you sound like an Anita Bryant scare brochure.
What's that supposed to mean?
We don't even know if the kid's a homosexual in the first place, and even if he is, he hasn't done anything. You know, you're dealing with a 16-year-old kid, not a convicted sex offender.
I tell you, this whole thing's making me crazy.
Are you threatened by him?
Of course not. What kind of a thing is that to say? What is that?
I think you ought to step back and get your perspective.
Oh, I couldn't agree with you more.
Ken, don't cut him from the team. It's not fair.
Round ball. Yeah, they shoot pretty good.
This is boring. Let's get out of here.
Well, have you ever played with these guys before, Collins?
Yeah. Come on, let's go.
Lock up, Jackson.
Uh-huh.
Excuse the interruption. We're from the Carver Academy of Basketball and Other Fine Arts. We've been traveling throughout this fair community, teaching the sport to those less fortunate than ourselves. We were observing your play from our company car, and we thought that you might benefit from one of our clinics.
Oh, yeah. Well, we run some clinics ourselves every Tuesday and Thursday. So far, we won 7 out of 8. You can read all about it every Wednesday and Friday in the sports section of your local paper.
That must mean you're pretty good.
Adequate.
Oh, well, though we are a non-profit organization, we do occasionally perform for, say, small fee, going to our scholarship fund.
How much?
Well, there's 4 of you, 4 of us. Each loser pays 10.
You must have one hell of a left hand.
Oh, no, not me. Him.
Well, Colin! I heard you joined the commune, man.
Transferred downtown, that's all.
Uh-huh. How you making out down there?
All right.
That's nice.
These boys have consented to wager a few of their hard-earned dollars in a game of round ball.
Hey, so let's do it. We ain't getting paid by the hour.
Yeah, 11 buckets, win by 2.
You take Loverboy.
Hey, man,
Let's do it.
Come on, man. Put your stuff down. Let's go. Come on, man. Let's get it together.
Up here, who's playing this?
Come on, Collins, get on it.
Ready? Do it.
Hey, CJ, come on, man. Do something with it, will you, man? Pick up on it.
All right.
Where the keys to the car, man?
Come on, let's get a check, man.
Woo! Hey, Collins, come on, man. What you doing? Play ball, man. He's wide open.
Play John.
Get off my back, man. Way to be my main. Way to be, CJ. Hey, man.
Stay with him. Stay with him now.
Sit. Come on. Let's go. CJ, you in the lane. Come on, hey. No, come on, man. Play some D. He's taking it up. Hey, come on, Collins, man. Play some defense. What's wrong? Hey, Salami, pick him up, man. Help the boy out. You see he can't play, man.
You can pay me now or you can pay me later.
Yeah, I got more than an arm in this sling for you, chump.
Come on.
Hey, Salami, give me the keys to your car, man. I'ma split if y'all don't play, man.
Whoa,
hey! You! Uh-oh! All right. Put it up. Yeah! My main man, way to be. Take it to him. right.
Inside, inside. Shake your face. Go! Good. Good, Collins. All right. All right, my man. Come on, let's go. All right, my man, Collins.
It ain't over until it's over.
Play like that with a ref around, you won't be playing for very long.
Pass the letters, please.
You know, of course, Collins always did like that physical game. Haven't you dudes found that Collins likes a physical kind of game?
Hey, you want to keep the $10? Go ahead. I don't need it.
Scholarship fund.
Nope. Just has not been the same around here since you've been gone.
Hey, leave it alone.
Listen, call for an appointment if you'd like another clinic.
You seem to be doing all right for yourself, though, lover boy. 4 new boyfriends since you and Harold broke up.
Hey, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say to him?
No way, it's too early.
For what?
Anything other than coffee and a sports page.
We had, I assumed, an understanding that what is discussed in my office remains in my office. That you do not broadcast our conversations to your basketball team.
Whatever you're leading up to, I'm telling you right now, you're wrong.
Apparently, that implicit understanding should have been explicitly written out for you in easy-to-read letters.
You know, I still think the Bulls are going to steal a spot in the playoffs.
Who did you talk to about Raymond Collins' homosexuality?
Only Walter Cronkite.
You're not so funny.
Will you come on, Sybil?
Before this morning, only one other person besides Jim Willis and me knew anything at all about Raymond Collins.
Ta-da!
Now the entire school is talking.
What? How?
I think I'm looking at the leading possibility.
Forget it. Unless I was whispering in my sleep when some of Carver's finest were robbing my place.
What about your mad gang of dribblers? What'd you say to them?
They don't know the time of day.
Well, they do now.
Hey.
Hayward!
I'd know that run anywhere.
Oh, I wasn't talking on nothing, man.
I'll show you one.
Looks kind of bad for my image to be seen standing around here talking to you. I mean, the gym is
Will
one
you
thing.
cut the speech? I got some important stuff to talk to you about. What's the story with Collins?
Grapevine has it that he'd be a little more comfortable in the ladies' dressing room than in ours.
You talked with him about it?
What we're gonna talk about? Pantyhose.
When you turn off, you really turn off.
Well,
When you mention it to the other guys, Coolidge, Thorpe, Gomez.
talked about it a little, man. I mean, they're concerned about it. I mean, it's bad for the team image, for the morale, you know? It's like crossing your legs on the bench. You just don't do that. Then there's, you know, the obvious thing. I mean, the dressing room is small enough already. You're trying to change clothes inside your own locker, man. I mean,
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Look, nobody down here owns a lot of stuff. Except cockroaches and a reputation. If you score down here, the reason's simple. It's because you're the strongest. I mean, if you get to fight when you're 6 or 7 years old, ain't nobody gonna try to stop it. They might bet on you or bet against you. See who's gonna win, who's gonna come out on top, who's gonna get a reputation. That's the way it is. Down here, gay dudes at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, okay, but...
There's no buts, man. That's just the way it is.
All right, that may be the bottom line. Let me tell you something. I don't want to hear any Collins jokes. No put-downs, no put-ons. I don't want to hear anything like that coming out of the team. Is that clear?
That ain't really up to me, man. Can I go?
Yeah, you can go.
Crenshaw tomorrow, huh?
That's right.
Toughest game of the season so far, isn't it?
2 for 2.
Blending all right?
Tighter than
Spare me the metaphor. Just for that ass. There's not a lot happening in the upper echelon this afternoon. So I thought I could relax courtside for a while.
Help yourself. All right, everybody over here. All right, now we got Crenshaw tomorrow night and no Thorpe. They tell me he's actually got a small muscle tear, so the rest of you just gonna have to suck it in and make up the difference.
Well, what we lose in talent, we gain in inches. And nice thing.
And simple.
All right, now look, the last couple of weeks we've been kind of sloppy on the rebounding, so I want to work on that now. I want to go 3-on-3, half court. The offense can freelance, do whatever you want, take a good shot. Defense, when the ball goes up, I want you to get on your man and hold him away from the boards. If you box out right on defense, there should be no offensive rebounds. That's just what we want. We don't want them getting 2 and 3 shots at the bucket every time up the court, all right? On one team, we got Salami, Coolidge, and Jackson. The other team, it's Collins, Goldstein, and Haywood. Let's go.
All right.
Come on.
Let's go. Get up there. All right, that's it. Come on. All right. Do it, Mikey. Take it, Salami. Take it, Salami. Nowhere. It's our ball. We get it.
Catch you later.
Get up the shot. Shot.
Get him, Salami. Get him off of me.
Hey, whoa, hold it. You got a problem, Salami?
Take it. Just keep your hands off.
You take an early shower, Salami.
Time, buddy. Yeah, wouldn't you just love that?
Move it, move it. The court's this way, Collins. All right, all you guys over here. All right, sit on it, all of them. Now look. Nobody knows less about homosexuality than I do. With the possible exception of all of you guys. What I do know, I've read. Either in a magazine or on a bathroom wall, neither of which held my attention for very long. Not understanding it on any level never bothered me too much because, frankly, I never counted on running into it on any level. I never counted on having to deal with it. But just let me tell you a few things. Homosexuality. I mean, certain people. What I'm trying to say is that there are a lot of successful people, very talented people. Actors, writers, painters, politicians.
Hey, come on. Who gives 2 cents about them? That's not the real world. Those guys ain't the real world. They're different anyways.
Would you mind translating that for me, Gomez?
Come on, man. You don't need no translation. The handwriting's on the wall. We ain't for Collins, and Collins ain't for us.
Oh, I see. Did any of you men of compassion, you sufferers of downtrodden minorities, ever think to take the time to ask Collins himself?
There ain't nothing to talk about.
No?
No.
That's what I love about you guys. Guilt by accusation. Never give a guy a break. Never take the time to find out the truth.
You got it wrong, Coach. We got it right from the horse's mouth when we played half court last Saturday.
Yeah, Coach. He's got a girlfriend. Her name is Harold.
Anybody spoken to Harold? No. Nobody spoke to Harold. Boy, I love it. You're all for equality and fair play. as long as it applies to you. But if it has to do with the other guy, to hell with it.
Hey, look here, Coach. We ain't the UN, you know.
I know that as sure as I'm standing here. But the bottom line is, nobody spoke to Harold. Nobody spoke to Collins. You guys just took it on yourselves to blow the guy away. I'm disgusted with you. Yeah?
Ken Reeves? Right. Joe Kelly from Palisades. How are you?
Hey, I really appreciate you coming down. I mean, here I am asking you for a favor. I should have made the drive, so thanks. Have a seat.
Ah, my pleasure. I always wanted to see the ground floor of a basketball dynasty firsthand.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to wait a couple of seasons for that.
That's not what I hear. Not what I read in the paper either. I understand you got a center named Coolidge that every college in the country's gonna bid for.
Well, he does show some promise.
And what about your guard, Thorpe?
Well, potentially, he's as fine a defensive player as Meminger. And with time, he can generate an offense.
So you could say things are working out here.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Raymond Collins transferred in. I thought maybe you could fill in the blanks.
Did a lot of fighting.
That I know about from the transcript. Why?
Well, there was a lot of talk, you know, finger pointing that, maybe he wasn't such a regular guy.
Well, wasn't he?
I don't know.
Anything happen? Any kind of involvement?
All I heard were rumors.
Were they confirmed?
Not that I know of. Look, you know the locker room. The stories run from Raquel Welch to Tiny Tim to the girl in the red turtleneck sweater. You know.
But that's all hearsay and innuendo. That's not enough.
It was for the old man. He got wind of those rumors. He pulled the kid out of Pally faster than you can spit.
Yeah, but why down here? The kid's way out of his district.
All right, first of all, the father has school board connections, a real heavyweight. He pulled some strings to get him in here, I guess, because he figured Carver was rough enough to make a man out of him.
Oh, terrific. You can't lick the thing internally. Maybe a rough cover coat will do the job. You know what burns me about this the most?
What?
It all smacks of McCarthyism. Guilt by accusation and innuendo.
All right, let me tell you something. If it were all lies, the kid would still be in Pally instead of here.
Yeah, maybe. You ever talk to the kid, ask him the truth?
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was any of my business.
Come on, I'll show you the rest of the dynasty.
Terrific.
Look, the reason I had you come down here is because it's long overdue we had a little talk.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about me anymore. Because I quit.
You quit what?
The team. Does that make you feel better?
Of course. You just solved all my problems.
Lucky you.
Uh-huh. So what's next? You gonna quit carving?
It's a good possibility.
Hmm? Then where you going?
Out. For good.
How old are you, 16? 16's tough. You're too young, you're too old. You think you're homosexual?
I don't know.
You must have given it a lot of thought.
If you mean, have I been with another guy? No.
Thought ever appealed to you?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
You've been carrying quite a large weight around.
I guess.
Look, I'm not trying to make any moral judgments for you or anybody else about what is right or what is wrong. But what really burns me up is that you're running away from something. Instead of standing your ground and being whoever or whatever you want to be.
Okay. There's this guy, Harold, a friend of mine, about my age. Was part of a group I hung out with. He was really a funny guy. He used to do impressions. Bogart and Edward G. Robinson. He could do everyday people, too. And everybody liked him. Girls, everybody. He was the kind of guy that could be friendly with everyone, and at the same time seem especially close pals with you. Well, I've never been that kind of guy. I mean, the kind that can call 1,000,000 people and you know, talk things over. I've always relied on one friend, one best friend. And I wanted to be best friends with Harold, because I hung around him a lot. But he kept being just as friendly with everyone else. And that bothered me. It hurt me. So I told him so. And the word got around.
And then it started?
Yeah. They say that if you're jealous of another guy's time, that you're not right, that you're sick. And all the wisecracks.
And the fighting, and the running.
Yeah, I'm not having what you'd call a banner year.
I thought they paid guidance counselors for this sort of thing.
They don't like making house calls.
Neither do I. In the middle of a workday. Well, what's the matter?
Well, it seems Raymond's problem has found its way cross town to Carver.
Meaning?
Meaning the jokes and the fighting and the embarrassment have started again.
For God's sake. You'd think he'd keep that mouth stamped shut.
Well, I don't think how it started again is the point. It was bound to. It's finding out what the best way is to deal with the situation that's important, don't you think?
And you don't think transferring him into your school is the way?
Frankly, I think it stinks.
Leave us alone.
Excuse me.
Look, Jim Coach, I don't care that much what you think stinks and what doesn't. When I start hearing fag rumors about my boy inside this community, then I take him out of here and put him into another one that's not so comfortable, where they don't coddle the students.
What if it's all rumor? Hearsay, lies?
Suppose it's not. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And no son of mine is going to get involved in any whatever you want to call it, not while I'm still alive.
What happens when this new school hears all the rumors? You ship them out to a third?
And then a fourth.
You're wrong.
I'll be the judge of that.
You're talking about your son's rights.
Go back to your gymnasium, please.
I caught the dig before. Right now, your boy's scared. He hasn't done anything, but if you keep confirming to him and everyone else that he has by moving them all around, then what have you gained? Look, whether he's 16 or 60, it doesn't matter. People run when they're scared, and when they're scared, they do things without thinking, which is exactly what you're doing right now and what he may very possibly do later.
Oh, you don't look so good.
I don't feel so good.
Well, talk to the nurse. High school teaching can't age a man before his time.
I've done enough talking for today.
With whom?
Collins, Collins' coach, Collins' father.
And?
0 for 3.
What did you hope to gain?
I don't know. I hope to gain some facts, some understanding. Something other than telling Collins' father that it stinks sending him here to school.
And now?
Now I need your help. I want you to send him back to Pally High.
How can I do that? He's got to want to go back himself.
Yeah, but running away from problems never solves them.
You and I have faced quite a few since you came here. And this one is right up there in first place.
Isn't that the truth? Anyway, nothing's keeping him here. The word's out. The static's all over the school. He's gonna run away again, all right. But this time he won't be enrolling someplace else.
Did he tell you that?
Well, right now he's a very mixed-up kid with all kinds of emotions he has to sort out. But let's face it, whether or not he has homosexual tendencies doesn't really matter. What does matter is that right now he's letting innuendo bounce him all over the place like a shuttlecock in a badminton game.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. It's usually my job to coax them to stay, not to go.
So just reverse all your arguments.
Okay. Where is he?
The gym.
Right.
Get it, Miss Buchanan. I've already made up my mind.
That what? You're leaving?
That's right.
I think that's a good idea. You should go back to Pally High.
You're crazy. It's worse there than it is here.
Which is why you have to go back.
No way.
Then where will you go?
Mexico, maybe?
You can't do that, Raymond.
I'm 16, and I have my own bank account.
What about your mother and father?
It would sit fine with them.
They're being pretty hard on you, aren't
They act as if I have leprosy or something.
they? Now you listen to me. It's not you. It's the situation. They love you. And so they're afraid for you. I think you're probably a little frightened about this whole thing, too. I would be. You know, you're a very strong young man. Has anyone ever told you that before? You are. Too strong to run away.
I don't think so.
In 1952, my family lived in Oregon. My older brother, Andrew, was one of only 11 black children in the entire Grover County school system. He and another boy named Michael Dodd were the only blacks in a grade school of over 300. They felt out of place and very self-conscious and spent most of the time with their heads down. One afternoon, they each found a drawing in their desks. Very vicious and cruel drawings. And later that day, my brother came home crying. And he swore to our mother and me that he would never go back. Now, I remember my mother quieted him first, and then she told him that she'd found that the world was broken up into 4 different types of people. 25% that like you for the right reasons. 25% that like you for the wrong reasons. 25% that don't like you for the wrong reasons. And 25% that don't like you for the right reasons. And she said that it was only the last group of people that anyone should be concerned about. Do you understand that? It's gonna be okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm very proud of you.
How do you think you did?
Who cares? Hard to tell. It's always 50-50 with the true and false question.
And just as soon as your grades show any improvement, I'll reinstate you. But whether or not you play basketball at this school is up to you.
Stay loose, guys. Hey, wait a minute. Can I ask you a question? Shoot. How can I make the Globetrotters?
You want to be a Globetrotter?
I mean, without basketball, what did I have to look forward to? Living in tenements with no heat, no hot water, garbage, junkies, rats in the halls. Just look at my arm. See that? It's where a rat bit me.
Looks like a hickey.
Hey, cool. You talk with the coach?
Yeah, and the man came through with flying colors.
You mean talk to Mr. Buchanan, you're back on the team?
Better than that, he got me tried with the Globetrotters.
The Globetrotters? What about us?
Hey, man, it's time to start with bigger and better things.
Let's get the show on the road. You know the warm-up routine, Warren?
At the back of my hand.
Can't know it much better than that.
you didn't slip. You had all your weight on one leg, and Tommy used your size against it. Now, you want to try it again?
Yeah, I want to try it again.
This time, make sure your weight is more evenly distributed. Okay, Tommy.
Hey, Coolidge, what do you think you're doing?
He's wrestling.
I can see that he's wrestling. What I want to know is why is he wrestling?
I needed a big man for the wrestling team.
Ezra, what are you, raiding the chicken coop when my back is turned?
Oh, come on, Coach. It's the only place in school I can do any fighting without getting in trouble.
You're already in trouble, Coolidge.
What's the big deal, Ken? The kid can play more than one sport.
Hey, look, a concert pianist does not chop wood in his spare time. One of you guys would get him in a hammerlock and hurt him, he'd be out for the year.
Not if he learns how to wrestle properly.
Well, I'm talking about etiquette here. Coolidge has a big future in basketball, not wrestling. He could get hurt.
A safe could fall on his head walking down the street, but that doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Let me put it this way. Possession is 9/10 of the law. And I got him.
I thought Lincoln freed the slaves.
Yeah, take that silly thing off, will you? I knew you were crazy. I didn't think you were that crazy.
So what's the big deal about going to the wrestling team? I won't get hurt.
Yes, you will. You go out for the wrestling team, and I'll personally break all your fingers. One in my office. I got something for you. Right here.
What's that?
Some homework.
Homework for the basketball team?
That's a different kind of homework. These are college catalogs. You take your time, look them over, familiarize yourself with some of the schools. Might come in handy when you have to start making choices.
For basketball scholarships?
That's right, Coolidge.
It's a good idea. That's what I like about you, Coach. You're always thinking ahead.
Coolidge?
Yeah?
This is it. You're playing great ball. This should be your year.
Coolidge. What'd you put down for number 16?
Okay, pass all the papers forward.
How do you think you did?
Who cares? Hard to tell. It's always 50-50 with the true and false question.
And I hate tests, man. And so does my stomach.
Hey, it's only school. Don't let it get to you. Listen, I don't know about you guys, but come this June, I'm getting out of here with the rest of the graduating inmates. Yeah, well, I guess I'm lucky. I don't have to worry about that stuff. What's that mean? What's passing a science test got to do with basketball?
Hey, man, where you headed?
To the library to get some wings.
Crazy.
May I help you?
Yes, I'd like to see Mr. Red Auerbach, please.
And may I ask what this is in reference to?
Sure, I want to play for the Boston Celtics.
Oh, I see. Just fill this out and have a seat with the others. Oh, for our records, what college or university did you attend?
I didn't go to college.
We prefer our players to be college graduates.
But I got a great hook shot.
But can you spell receptionist?
R-E-C-E.
Your study habits are admirable.
Huh?
Where was today's assignment?
I left it at home.
Well, maybe you will remember to bring it tomorrow. And while you're at it, you can finish your book report, too.
Cool, what's going on?
I'm depressed.
What have you got to be depressed about, Cool?
What do I always get depressed about?
I mean, you didn't get enough lunch, man.
Must be ladies. School, dummy. I can't get any sleep around here. Miss Hanson's been on my case. Besides, I was having one of the greatest dreams, too.
Well, what happened? Miss Hanson woke me up.
So, you gotta book it tonight, huh?
Yeah.
You sure you gotta put in the time?
Well, she's got me cornered.
It's too bad. I had something that could have cheered you up.
Well, I'm on the wagon.
Oh, yeah? Well, swallow this.
What's that?
2 tickets to the Globetrotters, but seeing as you got a previous engagement.
So you think they'll remember us?
Are you kidding, man? We played against them, didn't we?
Yeah, but that was a year ago.
Cool, leave it to me. Don't worry. I know how to handle these situations.
What are you gonna do?
Cool, you got no panache.
What are you doing? Tell me I ain't got something you can't even spell.
Observe. Yeah, okay.
No more autographs. Hey, wait a minute. Excuse me. My name is Warren Coolidge, and this is my friend Morris Thorpe.
Yeah, we're friends of the Trotters. We played them about a year ago.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Geese.
Hey, what's going on?
These guys say they know you.
I don't think I remember you. Hey, any of you fellas know these guys? No, I know.
Reeves.
Ken Reeves.
We're the guys you met when you did that charity car wash gig for Kenny, remember?
Oh, yeah?
Why do you say so? Doing all right.
Why school?
Oh, we're both doing just fine, especially Cool here. He's right at the top of his class, if you go by height.
Stay loose, guys. Hey, wait a minute. Can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
How can I make the Globetrotters?
What?
You want to be a Globetrotter? Well, I know all the routines. Can you do this? Think so.
But can you do this?
I love it. Yeah. I think so. Yes, I can do it.
This?
Yep.
Let's see you do your stuff then.
So am I good enough to make the team or what?
I think you're pretty good. Come on by and look us up when you finish school, huh?
Wait a minute, didn't I make it?
Like the man said, come on by when you finish school and we'll talk about it.
Now take good care of yourself and tell Coach hello for us. Wait a minute, I got some other routines. Thanks for coming by. But please, cool. Come on. There's another one.
Cool. Come on.
Settle down, class. All right. Last night you read Act 1 from Macbeth. Now, who can describe for us the character of Lady Macbeth and what she represents? Warren,
Yes, Miss Hanson?
would you like to answer the question for us?
Well, she represents,
Can you tell us the relationship between Lady Macbeth and Macbeth?
yeah, well, it was a good one.
Warren, did you do last night's reading?
I was going to.
Do you have a good reason why you didn't?
Yeah, Thorpe had these Globetrotter tickets.
You leave me no other choice than to take the matter up with Miss Buchanan.
Big deal. Anyone can do that.
Oh, yeah, let's see you do it.
It's much too trivial.
Sweet Lou Dunbar, you ain't. And never gonna be.
You know, your problem is you don't know Tyler when you see it.
I do. Every time I wake up and look in the mirror, I see Tyler.
It's because you look in the mirror while you're reading the newspaper.
Why don't you get a ball to a real professional? Shay has done.
Glad to see everyone so hard at work on fundamentals.
Say, Coach, in case you don't know, the Globetrotters are in town.
That's right, 4 shows at the Forum, and me and Cool done already checked out the opening night scene.
I know all about it, Thorpe.
Say, Coach, is there anything you don't know?
Yeah, how we're gonna beat Russell. Let's go. Come on, let's do something, Skins. Way to get up there, big one. Come on, Skins, they're eating you up. Let's do something. That's a nice nice way to end a good workout. All right, everybody do your laps, hit the showers. Nice work, Big One.
What's with that here? Setting up to be stepping out tonight. Fred Astaire had his top hat. Wardell Stone has got his. Yeah. Hey, fellas. Wardell Stone.
Don't you think you're being just a little unfair?
You know, Ken, I'm really sorry you feel that way, but that's really beside the point. Now, the truth is, for the last 2 years that you've been here, every time you had a problem, you felt you could go to Jim Willis, who's not only the principal of Carver, but also your best friend. Now, things have changed. I'm the principal of Carver now, and we have to do things my way.
It's amazing what little power can do to some people, isn't it?
I really resent that.
All right. I'm sorry. But why are you picking on Coolidge?
I'm not picking on Coolidge. Aren't you the one who said he has the best chance of getting a scholarship?
Well, yeah, sure.
Yeah, but nothing. Now, Ken, I'm not going to stand by and watch Warren Coolidge become another student-athlete casualty. The kind you read about every time you pick up a newspaper.
Fine, but why do you have to kick him off the team?
But I'm not kicking him off the team. All I want is for you to talk to him. He won't listen to me. Now, you tell him if his grades don't improve, he's gone.
Look, the school year just started. How bad can his grades be?
Ken, now, you know it's not just his grades, it's his attitude. Now, according to his teachers, he's become so sure that basketball is all he needs, that he doesn't give a damn about his schoolwork. He's not handing in his homework assignments. He's daydreaming in class. He's become cocky and
Okay. I'll talk to him.
Hey, cool. Hey. How'd you do on Benson's test?
Oh, I got a D.
Congratulations.
Hey, passing's passing, especially when it comes to chemistry. I hate chemistry. I don't know why they make you learn this stuff.
Well, they may be teaching it, but you ain't learning it.
Coolidge?
Yeah, coach.
Later.
In my office now. Come on in, Coolidge, and shut the door. Sit down.
You look serious.
I am serious, and from now on, you better be too.
What did I do?
It's what you're not doing, Coolidge.
What?
Studying, working hard, getting good grades. You ever hear of that?
Come on, coach, my grades ain't that bad.
Coolidge, I better give it to you straight. I talked to Ms. Buchanan yesterday, and she laid down the law. She says if your grades don't improve, she's pulling you off the team.
What?
You heard me.
She can't do that.
She can, and she will.
Well, what about my future?
What future? You're goofing off in class. You're not handing in your homework assignments.
I'm passing, ain't I?
Passing is just not good enough.
It's good enough for 4.
Good enough for what? Coolidge. You're not going to get into college on your basketball ability alone. At least you're not supposed to. Colleges will not give out athletic scholarships without you maintaining a C average. And right now, you haven't got a C average.
So what? I want to be a pro basketball player, not a nuclear physician.
Physicist.
Same difference.
Look, Coolidge, the only thing you have to know is that if you want to continue playing on this team, your grades must improve. You got it?
Yeah, so that's what the coach told me. Either my grades come up or I'm off the team.
So long, Cool. Well, let's face it. I mean, the coach has
All right,
got...
well, listen, what are you going to do, Cool? If you get cut from the team, there's no way you'll get a basketball scholarship.
Man, if I can make the Globetrotters, my troubles be over. I wouldn't even need a basketball scholarship. Keep dreaming. If I can make the Globetrotters, I won't have to go to college.
Listen, Cool. What you need is a manager. Someone who could plot the course of your career with the cunning of a riverboat gambler. Somebody who knows the ins and outs, the ups and downs, you know? Now, I'll do it for a mere 50% of the gross.
50%? Why should I pay you 50%?
Listen, let me tell you a story. When Elvis got really big, somebody came over to his manager, and he said, listen, Elvis is the one with all the talent. Why'd you make him go 50-50? Colonel Tom said because when he met Elvis, all he had was $1 million worth of talent.
Now he's got $1 million.
Yeah, but without him, he would have had $2 million. Not all titanium compounds serve as catalysts for nitrogen fixation reduction. Who cares?
You've got to get your grades up, Coolidge. If you don't, you can forget about the basketball scholarship.
Basketball is an extracurricular activity around here, Warren. Improve your grades or no basketball.
But I hate school.
That's because you don't try. If you put as much time and effort into your studies as you do in basketball, you'd be a genius. A genius. A genius.
All right, class. Can anyone tell me what happens when titanium tetraisochloride is mixed with sodium naphthalide? Warren?
The movements of inertia are the sums of the masses of atomic nuclei times the squares and the distances of the nuclei from a set of principal axes.
I didn't think that.
You see, Warren, you can do it.
You wanted to see me, Miss Buchanan?
I'm sorry to inform you that effective today, you are suspended from the basketball team.
Suspended? Why?
Coach Reeves talked to you about your grades. He told you the rules.
Yeah, but that was only yesterday.
But your grades show no improvement. I have no other choice but to suspend you from the team.
I'm sorry, Coolidge. I told you to buckle down. You knew what the consequences would be.
Coach, you gotta help me.
I'm sorry, Coolidge. I can't help you. You know the rules.
So they kicked me off the team just like that?
Yeah? Well, that's too bad, Cool. You knew the rules. You had lousy grades. That's right, Cool. You should have studied harder.
Sorry, Cool. We can't help you. We got good grades.
I don't believe this, so what am I supposed to do?
You should have thought of that before going to that party instead of doing your homework. Right, Ken?
Right, Sybil. You should have thought of that, Coolidge.
$10:30?
See, it consists of 3% argon and 5% hydrogen. Ah, Mr. Coolidge. I see you decided to join us this morning.
Yeah, I missed my bus.
Well, perhaps you can redeem yourself by telling the class what the principal elements of the Earth's atmosphere are.
Well, there's oxygen.
It's only one of them.
Well, it's the most important one, ain't it?
Warren, did you do your homework assignment last night?
Yeah, well, I meant to.
Does that mean that you didn't get your reading done?
Well, I tried to.
What stopped you?
I fell asleep.
Okay, Warren, you can go back to sleep if you want to. I can see I'm going to have to take this matter up with Miss Buchanan.
So you overslept, huh, Cooley?
Yeah, I overslept.
Overslept looks more like you underslept.
Yeah, I had a bad night. Keep having all these dreams. I didn't sleep too good.
But what were you dreaming?
I think I was in Buchanan's office and she was telling me I was suspended off the team.
Well, that doesn't sound too complicated. It's probably just a case of your subconscious
Warren,
mind.
Miss Buchanan would like to see you in her office.
Ooh.
And so I just want to make sure there was no hard feelings about Coolidge.
No, as long as he stays with me.
Absolutely. I don't need him anymore.
No?
No. Got myself a new kid. Twice the speed and half the bulk.
No kidding. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Who is he?
Eddie Franklin.
What? Absolutely not.
You can't have a monopoly on the kids.
Why are you trying to wreck my team?
I'm trying to assemble mine.
Well, find some 98-pound weakling who needs beefing up.
I'm short of heavyweights.
Let me try to make it simple for you. Stay out of my territory.
Why?
Because I was here first.
Overslept.
Did you have a job after school or something like that?
No.
Well, is there any particular reason you overslept?
I was dreaming.
You were dreaming. I see. Coach Reeves spoke to you about your grades, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know, Warren, you seem to show a total disregard for your schoolwork. And you obviously didn't take the warning you were given very seriously.
I can't help it. School's boring.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're not here to be entertained. You're here to learn. Now, if you can't do that on your own, we'll get you some help.
Help? What kind of help?
Well, first of all, I'm going to assign you a tutor. And you'll meet every day after school.
After school, I can't. I got basketball practice.
That's the second thing. Effective today, you are suspended from the basketball team.
Suspended?
That's right, suspended. I think if you took your mind off basketball for a while, you'd be able to give more time to your studies.
I'm already doing the best I can.
No, I don't think so.
And besides, basketball's what I'm best at.
That's exactly the point. Now, according to Coach Reeves, you have the best chance of getting a basketball scholarship of anybody on your team.
So why are you doing this to me?
You may find this hard to believe, but I do care about you. Now, look. I clipped out this newspaper article, and I want you to read it. It's all about what happens to the majority of athletes who don't get an education, and how they end up mopping floors, or as they call it, becoming delivery boys.
Well, that won't happen to me.
That's what they said, too. You read it, okay? And just as soon as your grades show any improvement, I'll reinstate you. But whether or not you play basketball at this school is up to you.
Hey, Cool, what it is?
We heard, Cool. Yeah, tough break. I want you to know I really feel sorry for you. We want you to know we feel they're giving you a bum deal.
So, what are you gonna do, man?
I don't know.
Well, maybe if we talked to Buchanan and told her how much we needed you.
She ain't gonna listen to none of you.
Maybe you can appeal. Go over ahead.
To who? She's the principal.
Hey, Coolidge, it's a windowsill. If you want a bench, make it the shop.
And maybe you could talk to the coach or something.
The coach?
Yeah, you know how he is. He's got a thing with Buchanan. He's got it wrapped around his little finger.
Yeah, you know the coach is not gonna take this lying down. I mean, when it comes to winning, he spells it Coolidge.
Yeah, right. All right.
And don't forget to throw in that basketball is a one-way ticket out of the ghetto stuff.
Enter.
Hi, Coach. Guess you heard.
Yeah, I heard. I think I know how you feel. You know, it's not the end of the world.
Feels like it.
Well, you're 18. Every setback seems like the end of the world when you're 18.
Yeah, well, I guess I blew it, huh?
No, you didn't blow it, Coolidge. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, but basketball was my ticket out of the ghetto. I mean, without basketball, what did I have to look forward to? Living in tenements with no heat, no hot water, junkies, garbage, rats in the hall. Just look at my arm. See that? It's where a rat bit me.
Looks like a hickey.
Because he held on for a long time.
Coolidge, if you're looking for sympathy, forget it.
I'm not looking for sympathy. I just thought maybe you could talk to Buchanan and explain facts to her.
No, Coolidge. I've done all I can do. That's it.
Excuse me, but you're interrupting my mental telepathy?
They will take a good look and tell me what I'm thinking.
Ew. Coach wouldn't help you out, huh?
Talented man.
Crying out loud, what's going on? Coolidge, what are you doing?
Cleaning out my locker.
You don't have to do that.
I'll do it sooner or later.
What are you talking about?
I'm quitting school.
You what?
You heard me.
But why?
Come on, Coach, you know why as well as I do.
All I know is that Ms. Buchanan has suspended you from the team temporarily until your grades improve.
Well, they're not going to improve.
So you mean you're just going to give up and throw everything away?
I'm not giving up anything. I just know what side of the bread my butter's on.
So you're going to give up basketball and a shot at everything else?
I'm not giving up basketball. I'm just giving up school.
Now, Coolidge, we have been through this before. You're not good enough to play in the pros just yet.
Maybe not the NBA, but there's a pro team I can play for. Who's that? You ever hear of the Harlem Globetrotters?
The Globetrotters? What are you, crazy?
No, I ain't crazy. When me and Thorpe went down to see them, I showed them a few of my routines, and they were impressed. They even told me to come down and look them up after I finished school. Well, I'm finished.
Well, you haven't made the Globetrotters. All you can hope for is a tryout.
So I'll get one.
How are you going to get a tryout?
I'll ask.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. I'll get you to try it with the Globetrotters. Then if you don't make it, you come back to school, you buckle down and work hard. Is that a deal?
You give me a tryout, I'll make it.
Come in.
Going to see me?
Yeah, Ken. What's all this talk I hear about you arranging a tryout with the Globetrotters for Warren Coolidge?
I don't know how you do it. You must have more informants than the FBI.
Yeah, that's great. Is it true or isn't it?
Yeah, it's true.
Then would you mind telling me why you seem to be undermining everything I'm trying to do?
I'm not undermining anything.
I suspended Warren Coolidge from the basketball team for a good reason. And it wasn't so you could go out and get him a tryout with another team.
I'm just trying to help him.
Help him do what? Avoid his responsibilities? Ken, I'm trying to run a school here.
Sybil, Coolidge hasn't got a prayer in making the Globetrotters. I made a deal with him. If he doesn't make it, he buckles down and gets his grades up.
You know, I don't like the idea of you making deals with the students.
Look, at this point, all that matters with Coolidge is results, right? So he goes down, he has a tryout with the Globetrotters, falls flat in his face, and returns to the real world.
That's great. So what if he doesn't fall flat on his face?
Sybil, there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, and the man came through with flying colors.
You mean talk to Mr. Buchanan, you're back on the team?
Better than that, he got me tried with the Globetrotters.
The Globetrotters? What about us?
Hey, man, it's time to start with bigger and better things.
Oh, so what are you saying? You're too good for us now?
No, it's school, man. I'm just fed up with it. Everybody's got me learning stuff that's not important in my life. Teachers, books, the whole thing. Hey, everybody has to put up with that. Everybody can't play ball like I can.
Hey, hey, give me the ball. Let's get the show on the road. You know the warm-up routine, Warren?
At the back of my hand.
Can't know it much better than that. All right.
Oh, yeah. Right here, you come right now.
sake, for crying out loud, forget what I said about letting him down easy. Give him the works, will you?
We're trying. The kid's good.
Well, I know.
Okay, let's pick up the pace a little. Let's run a scrimmage.
All right, fine.
Not bad.
You showed some good moves.
Yeah, but did I make it? Like we said, come on back and see us when you finish school.
When we get back to Carver, I think you should see Miss Buchanan about that tutor.
I don't know if I'm going back.
What?
If I had another chance...
We got a deal, Coolidge, remember?
Yeah, but I still think I can make it.
You can make it. Just go back to school and study hard and get that basketball scholarship.
I don't know if I want a basketball scholarship.
What?
All it's gonna mean is 4 more years of school.
You know what your problem is, Coolidge? You're lazy. You're lazy and you're spoiled.
Spoiled, huh? It's a laugh.
That's right, spoiled. And I don't mean just a little bit.
It's easy for a white man to say that.
Ah, cut it out, Coolidge. You want to play basketball, but you don't want to play by the rules. All you want is what's easy for you. Anything that taxes you, you want to avoid. It shows in school, and it shows on the basketball court.
Well, school's hard.
It was hard playing with the Globetrotters, too, wasn't it? You got a future, Coolidge, but you got to stop looking for the easy way out. If you don't, you're going to blow it. Oh, yeah.
What happened? How'd it go?
Not very well.
What do you mean, not very well? You're not going to actually tell me.
No, he didn't make it.
Well, then there's no problem, right? He didn't make the Globetrotters, so he's coming back to school. You had a deal.
Now, we had a deal. Now he's starting to hedge.
What do you mean, hedge?
Well, basketball scholarship just means 4 more years of school, and it's too hard, and who needs it anyway? And like that, the kid's lazy. He's got everything going for him, but he can't seem to get out of his own way.
So did you tell him that?
Loudly.
Okay, where's he now?
I don't know.
Oh.
Coach, can I come in?
Yeah, sure. So?
Well, I'm here.
I can see that, Coolidge. So?
So I want to come back.
Look, yesterday you were out of here. Now you want to come back. Tomorrow you may be out of here again. We had a deal, Coolidge. And you welched on it. You didn't show up because you didn't feel like it. Now, how do I know when the going gets rough, you're not going to do the same thing again? Because, frankly, I'm getting sick and tired of holding your hand like you're some huge baby.
Well, you won't have to.
How do I know that?
Because you won't.
They're not here. Who? My team. So you can put away your poaching equipment unless you're looking to steal a couple of basketballs.
You practice with the kind you don't bounce. I want to apologize. I realize I might have been a little insensitive to the needs of the basketball coach and team. I've decided there's room enough for both of us in this school.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely.
What brought on this sudden change of heart?
Alvin Georgopoulos.
What's an Alvin Georgopoulos?
Just a minute. Coach Reeves, meet Alvin the Terrible.
You ever play any basketball before?
Hold it.
You want to learn?
Right.
Excuse me.
We're looking for Ken Reeves.
Yeah, his office is down the hall to the left.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay, I'll see it, Tutor, but can you talk to Buchanan and make sure she doesn't give me a pimply-faced kid?
Yeah?
Hey, what do you say?
How you doing, Ken?
How are you?
Oh, good to see you. What are you guys doing here?
We're on the way out of town, on the way up to Vancouver to do some shows.
I thought we'd come by before we left to see how things turned out for Coolidge.
Everything's all right?
Yeah, your coach told us that you thought playing for the Globetrotters was a way to pass on school. So we thought we'd just stop that notion.
Jimmy Blacklock, University of Texas.
How you doing?
James Sanders, Johnson C. Smith University. Keith Oswald, University.
Shirley Neal, Johnson C. Smith University.
Dallas Thornton, Kentucky Western. Lou Dunbar, University of Houston.
And Nate Branch, University of Nebraska.
All right. Hi, Miss Buchanan. You want to see me?
Yeah, Warren. I've arranged for a tutor to start working with you this afternoon.
Let me down easy. Is it Phil Shumsky?
Come in.
Hi, Mr. Buchanan. I'm sorry I'm late.
Oh, that's okay. Warren Coolidge, I want you to meet Clarissa Anderson. She's going to be your tutor.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Warren, is there something wrong?
Oh, no. I was just pinching myself to make sure I wasn't dreaming.
Oh, okay.
tell you what Christmas means to me, all right? To me, Christmas means big business.
Because you guys are going to help me run a clinic.
Oh, great. I gotta get my teeth fixed anyway.
No, Salami, not go to a clinic. We're going to run one, a basketball clinic.
Whenever you're ready to start, I'll clear the floor. I'll just go gather up the boys.
Good, great. Come on.
Now I know why the coach dragged us down.
You pretty tough, huh?
Where I come from, you better be.
Oh, and where's that?
Calvin Street.
The orphanage?
The street ain't known for its delis, is it?
Hey, how about it, Coach? 2 for the price of 1.
Are you kidding? I pick my teeth with sticks that are thick in the nose.
Yeah, well, I already sold 1.
A guy with a CNI dog don't count.
Ooh, you really do like her.
What's not to like? She's bright.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's witty.
She's a nun.
Good night.
Catherine. Good night.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Hey, oh, what fun it is to ride the one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to...
It's Stone. We buying our lingerie early this year, ain't we, brother?
That's right there, Thorpe. And take a good look, because that's as close as you'll ever get to Gladys.
She'll give you those.
'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. My Christmas stockings.
So what are you gonna put in them?
Gladys.
With her legs, they better stretch.
A new sweater.
Oh, yes.
That's very nice. But look at the way that lays.
Like that, what are you, Eve St. Fowlerhead?
Shut up, Bataille.
Hey, drop that. Hey, now you know what? That's what I call white boys' clothing.
So what's wrong with gray?
Well, you know, hey, it's a little dull for a brother. Oh, Morris.
You look like a little black Santa Claus.
Well, see, that's because you didn't know that the color red has been scientifically proven to stimulate female sex hormones.
Oh, yeah, well, that explains your interest in the stockings.
Hey, Franklin, I got you your Christmas present early, man. I wanted to give it to you. Here you go, brother. That ought to hold your sneakers together.
Hey, Christmas ain't just money, you know.
Hey, my boy Salami, you been watching that Heidi movie again, huh?
Yeah, Jingle Bells is the sound of coin in my pocket.
That's right, and without that coin, there ain't too much to cheer about, is there?
Yo.
Hey, Philly, how you doing? It's good to see you. Oh, you look great.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Popular Mechanics.
It's the college basketball preview. Besides, I wasn't expecting a visit from the hereafter.
Oh, well, now, can't I visit an old college buddy without arousing some suspicion?
Except every time a guy walks in wearing one of those collars, he wants something. You're no exception.
Only your soul, my son, only your soul.
I'm glad to hear it. Have a seat.
Thanks. So, now, how's Katie doing?
Oh, great.
Yeah, and Willis. Is Oakland treating him okay?
Well, he complains that he misses the smog, but other than that...
Oh. Well, how's the team coming?
Oh, they're pulling together. How's the parish? They still call it that, the parish?
Oh, when was the last time you were in church?
You didn't come down here to try to drag me back into the fold, did you?
I'm not into missionary work.
Good.
Actually, I was wondering if you'd conduct a basketball clinic over at the boys' club for me?
Geez, I'm sorry, but I can't.
Well, it means so much to the kids. It's Christmas and everything, an ex-pro basketball player and a couple of the city champs.
Look, I'd love to. I really would, but it's just out of the question. We play Vernon right after the holidays, and last year those kids blew us off the court, so...
I see.
I hate it when you give me that look.
Remember when you slept through that practice because of an all-nighter?
Yeah, I remember 1 or 2 all-nighters. Why?
Yeah. And you told the coach you were sick, wasn't it? And I covered up for you because you knew that he wouldn't doubt the word of a future priest.
This is not very paternal behavior on your part, Father. I didn't know they taught extortion at the seminary.
Look, will you just talk to the program director before you say no?
I already said no.
Think of it as your Christmas present to me.
I wasn't planning on giving you one.
Oh.
Who's your program director?
Coach Bilello.
And no commitment, just talk.
Bless you.
Oh, cut it out.
Slow down, boys.
Excuse me. Can you tell me where I can find Coach Bilello?
Down the stairs to your left.
Thank you.
It's open.
Oops, sorry. Wrong door.
Can I help you?
Well, I'm looking for Coach Bilello.
I'm Coach Bilello.
You?
Uh-huh. Can you give me a hand?
Sure. Yeah. I thought you were a man.
Oh, really? What changed your mind?
No, I mean, I thought...
That I was going to look like Vince Lombardi.
Yeah.
You are?
Reeves. Ken Reeves. I coach at Carver.
Oh, yeah. How do you do?
Hi.
Father Phil's told me so much about you.
Yeah?
I think it's terrific of you to volunteer your time to run a basketball clinic for our kids.
Yeah, well...
It really means a lot to them.
Yeah?
Yeah, you should have seen their faces when Father Phil told them a professional basketball player was going to teach them.
He told them that.
Oh, yeah. He's really proud of you. Says you've changed a lot since college. So, when do you want to begin?
Begin?
The clinic.
Oh! Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Sure, why not? We'll get a jump on things. It's okay with you?
Tomorrow's fine.
Great.
This really is very generous of you.
Well, I was a kid once, and you know, with the holidays, and kids are, well, you know how kids are.
Yeah, I know.
Great. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, great.
Yeah, thanks.
Yo, hey fellas, hey cool, hey fellas, slow down a minute. Hey fellas, hold down. Wardell Stone has got some great news gonna change your lives.
Yeah, I know you got some swampland you want to sell us real cheap.
Hey, check it out, fellas. Now I got one question for you here. Now, what does Christmas mean to you?
You've been sniffing, Wardell.
Hey, fellas, I'm serious.
Hilarious.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what Christmas means to me, all right? To me, Christmas means big business.
What's he talking about?
Beats me.
Hey, now listen to me, guys. Now, every year, it never fails when Christmas rolls around. TV, radio, newspapers, magazines, they're all flooded with ads for toaster ovens and ballpoint pens. Why?
Why?
Because everybody's got to get somebody something. That's why. See? It's your basic law of economics.
Money talks, nobody walks, right?
Right. So everybody's making a hand over fist, huh?
Not me.
Exactly. And you know why?
No.
Well, I'll tell you why. In this world, you have the givers and the takers, the buyers and the sellers, see? See? Now, all your pathetic lives, you've been shelling it out instead of raking it in, see? Now, we're all tapped out like my man Franklin over there.
I don't see you cruising around in no Cadillac.
You will, brother. You will.
Okay, how?
All right. Now, what does every self-respecting family needs on Christmas?
Get to the point, Stone. My apple's turning brown.
Okay. Trees. Everybody needs Christmas trees.
Yeah, so?
So we go out and buy some Christmas trees and sell them.
Easy as 1, 2, 3, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Shut up! You don't.
I got an announcement to make.
Yeah, dinner will be served promptly at 8, reserved for very important person. Sorry, Coach, I can't make it.
Stone, I know you're new here, Stone, but sit down and clam up or I'll crush your face. Now listen up. There's been a change in plans. Practice is canceled. Back in your cages.
Coach, how come?
Because you guys are going to help me run a clinic.
Oh, great. I got to get my teeth fixed anyway.
No, Salami, not go to a clinic. We're going to run one, a basketball clinic.
What's your pay?
Won't cost you a thing.
All right, let's go. Jimmy pushing off on the wrong foot.
What's this? A figment of your perverted imagination.
Okay, kids, take a break, all right?
You guys behave yourselves.
Coach Reeves.
Hi.
I'm glad you could come. The boys are so excited.
So are we. This is my team. This is Catherine, Coach Borello.
Hi, thanks a lot for coming down here.
Our pleasure.
Well, whenever you're ready to start, I'll clear the floor. I'll just go gather up the boys.
Good, great. Come on.
Now I know why the coach dragged us down here.
Looks like to me he ain't looking to give, he's looking to receive. 'Tis the season.
Okay, now we're going to work half court, 4-on-4. This experience ought to allow you to work on your individual skills while at the same time looking for the open man and moving without the ball while never losing sight of the team concept, which is a beautiful blend between individual and collective.
What the hell's he talking about? Love.
Rutherford, you and me and you and you against Coolidge and you three guys, all right?
You're not really gonna play, Coach, are you?
Yeah, I'm going to play.
What if you throw out that trick knee?
Forget about the knee, Coolidge. Just play the game.
I don't think she goes for guys in traction, Coach.
Just play the game, Rutherford. Ball. Check.
We're going to run a little 2-on-2. You two and you two. Now, 2-on-2 ain't four dudes taking turns at 1-on-1. Dig? I want to see you guys using the pick and roll. Defensively, look for chances for the double team. And look to get rebounding position on the weak side of the court.
What's the weak side of the court? Whoever Lucky is.
Hold it. The weak side is the side away from the ball.
So you gonna keep on driving or we gonna play?
You play.
Hey man, that's a foul. Hey man, quit hogging the ball. In your face, man.
Hold it right there.
Why you little runt? Follow this.
I said hold it right there.
Playing dirty, crybaby.
What was that supposed to be?
It was a layup. How can you teach basketball if you don't even know what a layup is?
You got a problem, little brother?
You got a problem, and I ain't your little brother.
What's your name?
Lucky. His name is Herbert, like in sherbet.
Look at him. I want you to sit down and cool off. You hear me? All right. Let's pick it up from the top. You and me. Okay? Come on. Okay.
A little lower.
How's that?
That's better. A little lower. Right there. Now bounce. Oh, almost. Harder. Oh, there.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. A little diathermy and possibly some minor surgery. I'll be good as new.
How'd you throw your back?
Coolidge did a 360, and I tried to do a 180. That's what I get for trying to show off.
I was very impressed.
Then it was worth it, almost.
Kids had a great time.
Yeah?
I'd like to do this on a more regular basis.
That may be the strangest request I've ever received.
No, I mean, maybe one of your team members would like to work here part-time.
But they're not real high on charity work.
Oh, we'll pay. Not much, but something. The kids would get a real thrill out of it. Just over the holidays, anyway.
All right, I'll ask him.
Great.
On one condition.
Which is?
You have dinner with me.
Well,
I
don't know.
want to find out more about your athletic department.
Oh, all right. It's a deal.
Great. And don't worry about this. It's nothing. A couple of hot toddies, and I won't feel a thing.
Pay attention, y'all.
What?
Pay attention now. All right, fellas. Hey, listen up. I got some great news for you. I just talked to Emil, and it's all set.
Who's Emil?
Oh, you know Emil's Tree Farm. All right, and check this out. He says he got Christmas trees growing like hotcakes. So, all right, fellas, let's get this thing going. Who's in for what?
Put me in for 10.
10? Only $10?
Man, I gotta get my kid brother football. Like I promised to get him a regulation football.
Jesse, let me explain something to you because you're obviously confused. Do you realize this is the opportunity of a lifetime? You mean you're gonna be more concerned over a kid brother?
All right, man, put me in for 15.
Okay, if I cash in my Christmas Club account, I'm good for 20.
20? All right, brother.
Put me down for 10.
10, Slime. All right. Falahay?
10.
Okay. Hey, what about you, Cool?
So did you actually talk to this mug?
I'm telling you, man, I got it all locked up, man. No problem.
Yeah, well, you ain't gonna waste my money.
Man, let me ask you something, Cool. What presents did you buy last year?
Yeah, well, I bought my brother one of them battery-run astronauts and my sister a doll. So what?
Mm-hmm. Well, do they still got them?
Well, my sister gave away a doll. My brother still has his astronaut. So what?
Does it work?
Well, if I put new batteries in the robot and I glue on his left arm, it'll be good as new.
Case closed.
All right, $20.
Well, what about you, Thorpe?
Hey, I'll throw in a deuce, man.
A deuce? A deuce only $2? Hey, come on now, Thorpe. Man, let's be for real. That doesn't even cover the bookkeeping.
Hey, listen, what can I say? It's been a tough year, man.
Wait a minute. I mean, well, couldn't you throw in $2 more or something? Man, I mean, it's Christmas. Now, let me ask you this. Do you have any money put away for Christmas?
Look, do you want the $2 or don't you?
Just where is this Emil's farm?
Route 210 to Deer Park Freeway, right at the cutoff, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, well, how are we gonna get there? Oh, no, we ain't gonna fit all that lumber in my car. Sorry. What we need is a truck.
Yeah, a truck.
Where you guys gonna get the truck?
Hey, what's with the chit-chat, ladies? You're supposed to be running 2 lines. Enough with the pre-practice ceremonies, huh? We got a lot of work to do. I got one question. Anybody interested in some part-time work at the youth center?
Sorry, Coach. We're going into business selling Christmas trees.
Wait a minute. What kind of work?
Teaching basketball.
What?
Dribble?
Yeah. I might be interested, Coach.
Yeah, with your dehydrated wallet, you should be.
All right, enough, Coolidge. Thorpe, I'll talk to you after practice. Let's have 20 laps. Come on, let's warm it up.
Coach! Jeez.
Wait,
Yeah. No, I have the cake and she has the cupcake. Yeah. I'm used to places where they just throw the food at you. These waiters make me nervous.
I think you've handled yourself admirably.
You know, you got a great smile. I mean, it's really nice.
Ken,
So you really coach basketball?
Mm-hmm. I played in college.
Oh, yeah, where?
Old Dominion.
In Virginia?
You know the school?
Well, it's got to be the best girls basketball team in the country. You must be good.
No, afraid I've got white woman's disease.
Oh, slow, can't jump. Well, I guess you're just like the rest of us coaches.
How's that?
Just another pretty face.
Most of the kids I work with wouldn't have a place to go if it weren't for the center.
I remember my CYO days. Kept me off the streets. A couple hours, anyway. But those kids of yours, pretty tough.
Well, they are tough, but they're not bad. Probably a lot like your kids.
Oh, no, my kids aren't just tough. They are bad.
Sounds to me like you get a big kick out of what you do.
I wouldn't trade it for anything, unless, of course, you're talking front office for the Bulls.
Well, this is it. I enjoyed myself.
Me too. Maybe we ought to try it again sometime. Soon.
I'd love to.
Great. Well,
Thank you.
great. Hey,
Good night.
Catherine. Good night. It's open. Hey, Phil. How are you? What are you doing here? Making house calls now?
No, I had this exorcism over on 14th Street, so I just thought I'd drop by. It's a joke.
I know that.
Oh.
Somehow I knew that.
No, you know, I really wanted to thank you for taking the time with the kids. That was awfully nice.
Ah, it's my pleasure. I mean, look, it's Christmas time. I love it. A cold snap in the air.
Well, it's 72 degrees.
Clear, star-studded sky.
Well, that's 32,000 feet, maybe.
Chestnuts, look, she is fantastic.
She?
What do you mean, she? Catherine?
Catherine?
Yeah. You know, the one with the, Catherine.
Oh, yeah, that Catherine.
The
there.
athletic department, that one?
Yeah,
With
she's
the-
got these here.
Yeah.
What are those here?
Oh, stop. She's to die from.
Hey, you made out all right with her, huh?
Well, in the sense of a first date, I got no complaints.
As opposed to biblical.
What do you want from me? We were in a crowded restaurant, but not tonight. Shay Reeves, dinner for two.
Oh, you really do like her.
What's not to like? She's bright.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
She's witty.
She's a nun.
Yeah, I thought you said none.
I did.
You're a nun. Why didn't you tell me?
I thought you knew.
You should have told me.
Why?
Why? Because you're a nun.
Yeah.
Yeah, nuns are supposed to tell people when they're nuns. Otherwise, people won't think of them as nuns.
They'll think of them as people.
No, as women.
Oh, as opposed to a person.
I kissed you, remember? You let me kiss you on the lips.
As I recall, I didn't have much of a choice. You're some kisser.
Please.
Oh, but I'm sure that's what all the nuns tell you.
Do we have the same pope? Old Polish guy?
Well, maybe I did handle this thing all wrong. I guess I should have told you right off the bat, but I wasn't expecting you to kiss me. And I was hoping we could be friends.
Friends?
Yeah.
Sure, we can be friends, absolutely.
All right, now, you see that? Basketball is a controlled sport, and you're not controlling the thing unless you're dribbling with both hands.
Say, just how much they paying you to show here on a Saturday?
All right, you, let me see what you can do. All right, and switch. Okay, good, not bad, not bad. You, let's see. All right, and switch. Okay, not too bad.
What do you mean not too bad, man? You blind or something?
Okay, you, let's see what you got. All right, and switch.
You nothing, Conrad. You got nothing.
Okay, listen, this is what I want you to do. I want you to open your hands more, okay? Get more fingertip control, all right? And don't force it.
You say you're getting a basketball for Christmas? Better make that a beach ball. Man, get off of me.
Hey. Listen, don't you know you're too young to get your head torn off?
He never touched me. No. Yeah, that's what you always say. Why don't you go up on that roof of yours and play with your stupid telescope? Yeah, when you're finished, why don't you jump off?
All right, listen, that's it. Okay, that's all for today. I want 20 laps around the gym. Now, go. Herbert, I want you to get the balls and sweep up the court.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Beats laps.
Hey, now, wait a minute. Now, what do you mean 10 bucks a treat? I called up, he told me 5.
Who told you 5?
What do you mean, who? Emil.
Nope, he didn't.
Oh, no? Why?
Because you're talking to her.
Oh. Yeah, well, somebody around here told me 5 bucks a treat, lady, and I ain't moving until I get that price.
Listen, there isn't a place in the county you can buy blue spruces for 5 bucks a piece.
Look, I don't care about the make of the tree, all right? Just the price.
Well, there's some around in the back there I can let you have for 5. But they're not blue spruces, you understand?
Hey, look, I don't care, lady, just as long as they're coming from out of the ground.
Okay, come on.
Hey, you lose your keys.
No. Bingo. Okay, Stone, let's get out of here.
Hey, Salam, you're gonna have to start unloading those because we got another bunch from out back.
Oh, come on now, Stone. Do I look like cheap labor to you?
You finished?
You can eat off of it, Kay.
Good. Now come stack these towels.
Hey, man, what for?
Because I told you to, you understand?
Yeah, just 'cause you stuck up here at 6, you gotta hold me up too, right?
Stack them.
You just in it for the money.
Hey, you caught a pretty good shot, didn't you?
It ain't nothing.
Let me see it.
I said it ain't nothing.
Does that hurt?
Hey, man.
Put some ice water on it tonight. It'll stop the swelling.
Yeah, maybe a flower in my ear, too.
You pretty tough, huh?
Where I come from, you better be.
Oh, and where's that?
Calvin Street.
The orphanage?
The street ain't known for its delis, is it?
So what brings you over this way?
Always wanted to live in the country.
You know, there's a problem with being tough all the time, and that is that there's always somebody tougher.
Not these dudes. Not Conrad. One in the basketball when he can't even dribble. And he'll get it too, man. Along with his big house and dog and everything else.
You ever been to his place?
No. I seen his old lady come in a car. That's enough for me.
But you've never been there.
He asked me once, but I said no. Who needs it?
If you say so.
You know, I got me this telescope. They'd give everything they got to look through that.
Yeah?
But none of them ever will.
Yeah. It's open, for crying out loud.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, Catherine. What brings you down here?
You didn't return my phone calls, and frankly, I got bored with the sound of your voice. This is Ken Reeves. At the tone, leave your name, number, and any message you may have.
Yeah, I know, but I mean with the last-minute Christmas shopping and all, I'm sure you understand.
I see. Well, I just wanted you to know how well Morris Thorpe's working out at the center. Kids are crazy about him.
Good. Great. Great.
And one other thing. I've got 2 tickets to the Lakers game tonight if you'd like to join me.
Tonight?
Mm-hmm. My treat. Busman's holiday.
Yeah, well, I don't think so.
Oh, you're busy.
Yeah. No, uncomfortable. I gotta tell you, I'm having a hard time with this.
With what?
With this friendship.
Why?
Why? I gotta tell you, I'm not in the habit, no pun intended, of socializing with nuns.
Oh.
I mean, you're terrific, really.
You know, nuns eat, drink, and watch basketball games just like other people.
Not with me, they don't. I mean, how about your superiors? What do they say about this?
About me going to the game with you?
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine? It's fine? Look, for as long as I can remember, nuns were in one of 2 places. In church or on their way to church.
Yeah, 20 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, not in restaurants and bars and sports arenas.
Oh, that's right. And they were always scowling up a storm.
Come to think of it.
Never smiling, or if they were, it was always serenely, because our outer joy can't help but reflect our inner joy.
That's right.
That's bull. You know, I guess I had you pegged wrong.
Look, Catherine.
No, you look. You liked me just fine before you knew I was a nun.
Well.
But despite your pretenses of being an open-minded person, I guess you just can't get by the stereotype, can you? Because you know what you really are? An old-fashioned, judgmental, uptight, Irish Catholic jock.
So what time's the game?
You see, Stone, I want my money back now.
Rutherford, what you talking about? What you mean you want your money back now? Man, I got us a good deal on these trees.
Trees? These ain't trees, they're weeds.
Bought $100 worth of weed, Stone. I tried telling him.
All right, fellas, sure they're a little small, man, but there's one good selling point about them. They're easily disposable.
You should have figured. Send a mental midget out. He comes back with midget-sized trees.
I'm not happy, Wardell. I'm not happy at all.
So how'd you get those seats? They were great.
I have friends in high places.
Please. It was a hell of a game, huh?
Yeah, especially when they double-teamed Wilkes in the backcourt, and Kareem set that midcourt pick to free Nixon.
Don't. Drives me crazy when you talk like that.
It's a nice place you have here.
You like it? I just made the big move up.
From what?
I went from $350 a month to $400.
On a school teacher's salary?
Yeah, well, I figure with cold lunches and the NBA pension, I can swing it. How do you like the wine?
Red. Really red.
Your taste buds know nothing.
Oh, 1969. Well.
That's right. There was an excellent year. You know why?
The Mets won the series.
That's right.
You actually pick your wines by the World Series?
Why not? Well, you know, I came across a 79 Chablis the other night that did the Pirates and the Orioles proud. Help yourself.
No, thanks. I might get crazy and start reciting the litany.
You tell me something.
Sure.
Why'd you do it? Why would any young woman with everything going for her give it all up to become a nun?
You know, you say that with such sadness, and there's no need to, really.
Well, I mean, the sacrifice and the temptations.
Are at times trying. Overwhelming, even, but I'm not alone in that, am I? Everyone sacrifices. Everyone's tempted by something.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it's the most fulfilling life I could imagine for myself.
Yeah?
I'm who I want to be. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. What else could I want? Hey, what are you doing on Christmas Eve, Ken?
No.
I mean, if you're not busy, you could always spend it with me and mine.
You mean the flock? Pass.
Try it. You might like it.
Don't start with me.
Hey, this place ain't supposed to be closed till 5.
Door's still unlocked, ain't it?
Yeah, well, just so you know.
Let me tell you something. That ball hits me, you're gonna be meeting that backboard up close and personal. You understand?
Yeah, says you. I got it, didn't I? Say, whatever happened to the rest of those dudes that came down here with you anyway?
You got better things to do.
Yeah, what?
Listen, I'm working, okay?
What's the matter? Can't you work and talk at the same time? Can I help?
Yeah, you got $500 I can borrow till after Christmas?
No Christmas money?
Nope.
That's tough. I mean, there's lots of times when I...
Listen, don't you have anything better to do than to bother me? Huh? Don't you have some friends or something, somebody else's ear you can bend up? Hey, Herbert, wait.
just great. Hey, how about it, Coach? 2 for the price of 1.
Are you kidding? I pick my teeth with sticks that are thick in the nose.
Yeah, well, I already sold 1.
A guy with a CNI dog don't count.
They probably gave it to the dog.
Instead of a hydrant.
You guys are real swifties. I'll tell you, Christmas Eve and you're trying to make a fast buck. Huh?
You got something better to do?
What are you kidding? It's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Now what?
Hey, Katie. Yeah, it's me. Ho, ho, ho from California. Yeah, how's North Dakota treating you? Yeah, you're kidding. 2 feet of snow? Now, I know what that means. That means Bill's in 7th heaven and you got frostbite, right? Right. Oh, me? Well, I'm making Christmas dinner. Yeah. Listen, I was thinking, when you and Bill fly back, you know, I can just as easily... Yeah. Oh, Carol is right outside? Oh, that's great. Yeah, I can hear him. No, I understand. If you got to go, that's fine. Listen, Katie, I just wanted to tell you, you know, you... I got something in the oven, too. Well, Merry Christmas. Yeah. Oh, I got somebody at the door, too. It must be my guest for my Christmas dinner. Yeah, bye. Mrs. Basilicos.
I saw your light, and I thought maybe you had company.
No, come on in.
I made you some Christmas cookies.
Oh, well, thank you. Come on in, please.
Well, just for a minute.
Okay. That's terrific. Delicious.
Oh, thanks. It's an old family secret recipe. Apricot brandy. Well, now, actually, it's my daughter's recipe, and she doesn't use the brandy. And no tree?
Oh, well, I'm on this ecological kick, you know.
Oh.
And what with the fire hazard and everything, I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, I see. Well, my daughter and son flew in to spend Christmas with me.
Oh, that's terrific, Mrs. Bellicose.
Say, maybe you'd like to come down and bring a friend.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Plenty of beer and wine.
Well, we've already made other plans. As a matter of fact, I'm late already.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. A friend of a friend's having a party, and...
Oh, I see. All right, then. Well, Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas to you, and thanks for the cookies.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, now, don't eat and drive.
What?
The cookies.
Oh, yes. Good night.
Good night.
What are you doing? What are we doing out here?
I don't know, but it's freezing, man.
Please, I don't
It's a great way to spend the evening.
Hey, babe, you want a tree? Hey, come on now, baby. Now, what do you say now, darling? $2. Anyone on the lot. Take your pick.
What I want a tree for?
Advertising. See, what you could do is put big, beautiful red lights all over it. See? Hey, and check it out. Now, the cop in this city could bust you for it. I mean, you could put it right out there on the street corner if you wanted to.
Get that strap, Jack.
Hey, baby, I am strapped.
Here you go, doll. It being Christmas, and you're kind of cute.
Hey, what about the tree?
Man, you got to be some kind of pathetic to get money out of her. I mean, he's down the handouts.
Yeah, what'd you do, Pops? Make an honest woman out of her?
It should have worked.
Yeah, this has to making us some kind of vacation. No breads for no bras for no boogieing.
And it should have worked.
What's a Christmas without cash?
Yeah, come on, son. I'll let you pay for our walk home.
It should have worked.
Yeah, just 'cause it's Christmas, right?
Hey. How we do?
How do we do? You only out $2. I'm out 20.
Well, what are we gonna do?
The only honorable thing, Stony son.
No. About the trees. The trees.
Just leave them.
Torch them. Let them rot. No,
Right?
wait a minute. I got a better idea.
And you say you drove all the way over from 3rd Street without any car lights?
Oh, yeah, it was fun. It was kind of like driving through a forest with your eyes closed.
Yeah, and we had 2 more of them, darn it, but they kind of fell off over the overpass.
Oh, it's absolutely a wonderful thing you've done. And from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank you all.
Hey, you're welcome.
Hey, man, that's the last cookie now.
Hey, boys, it's Christmas. Come on. It kind of makes you feel good all over, don't it?
Yeah, from the bottom of your toes to the top of your head.
Well, who would you
Hey,
like?
Thorpe, where you going?
Looking for somebody.
Well, who would you like, Michael? Michael was hoping you'd help him set the star on top of the tree.
Oh, yeah? Oh, sure, it'd be a pleasure. Oh, yes. Yeah. So we won't put on the tree. Such a nice guy. Can you reach it up and put it up there? We'll see. All right, you ready? All right, good. All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What are you doing? Searching for reindeer? It's a clear night. Aren't you gonna go downstairs and join the party?
Ain't you got anything better to do than bother me?
Just how far can you see with that thing anyway?
Far.
Well, how far is far?
I can see anything I want to.
Well, can you see Mars? It says in here that it's not a bad planet as far as planets go.
What's that?
Book?
For me?
Yeah. Open it.
Wanna take a look?
Yeah.
Am I in the presence of the ghost of Christmas yet to come? You are about to show me shadows of things that will happen in the time before us. Is that so, Spirit? Ghost of the future, I fear you more than any specter I have seen.
The Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. We beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father. Lord our God, with the birth of your Son, your glory breaks on the moon. And through the night hours of the darkened earth, we, your people, watch for the coming of your promised Son. And as we wait, give us a foretaste of the joy that you will grant us when the fullness of his glory has filled the earth, who lives forever and ever. Amen. Nor of the will of man, but of God. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us. And we beheld his glory as the glory of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth.
All right, we start with Warren's side first, and then Morris's group follows right after the first stanza. All right?
All right, we're gonna show them who has the voices around here, right?
Right!
Can you sing?
Like a bird.
Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
What's it like to be a giant among mortal men?
Hey, I can take Jabbar, I can take Malone, I can take Reeves.
You just grew an inch. One lousy inch. What's the big deal?
I don't know. You tell me.
Coolidge, you're so big that even when you're down, you're up.
King Kong has feelings. Even Frankenstein has feelings. Why doesn't Warren Coolidge have feelings?
Warren Coolidge, Bill Russell.
Hi.
How much series?
Hey, cool. Why don't you bother somebody your own size, man?
Ain't nobody my size.
Let's go, Warren. You'll be late for your job interview, which means you'll be late for school if you don't get on the stick.
Say, Mom, what happened to these pants?
You mean your grays?
Yeah.
I sent them to the cleaners is all.
Yeah, well, then they shrunk them. Look at these things. I can't go to no job wearing this.
Well, wear your green and black ones. They're your favorites, aren't they?
Yeah, for kicking it up, not for trying to get a job.
Well, pull them down. Pull them down. Nobody will notice a difference.
It's not working.
Don't blame me. I'm not the one who's doing all the growing. Have you forgot how to use a glass?
I didn't want to cause you any work, Mama.
All right. Let me give you the setup we've got going here. Disco, dinner, drinks. 3 separate areas. A guy wants to hawk a chick, let him do it here. Chick wants a bite to eat, fine, as long as it's under the table. Chick's hot to try. That's cool. As long as there's no rough and tumble. I'm running a class act here, and I want to keep it that way. You got any problems? Larry's at the door. All right. You're all 21, aren't you? All right. Be here tomorrow at 7:30 sharp. And remember, black shoes and ties.
Quasimodo, I presume.
It's not funny, Sybil.
What is it now, the knee again?
It's my back.
Yeah, you really are in bad shape, aren't you? Kind of falling apart. First it's the knee, then it's the back. What, do you want to see the school nurse, or will a simple Purple Heart do?
No, every physician in the country has looked at this body.
Oh, yes, well, I bet they have.
Yeah, well, what is a nurse gonna know about what to do for me? A nurse in high school?
Well, she could give you a note excusing you from PE.
Oh, that's swell.
Well, you know, if you'd seen a nurse when you were in high school, you might not be in such bad shape now.
If I were you, I wouldn't talk about shape.
Oh,
You know?
but I've had twins. You can't use that excuse.
I don't need an excuse. I need a new bed.
What's wrong with the old one?
Well, it's too soft. So when
Company been complaining, huh?
you always do that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you chameleon in the mouth.
All right, settle down. Settle down.
What's your problem?
Settle down. You guys will be disappointed to know that today is not about sex, it's about hygiene.
Hi, who?
Health, man, is in cleanliness, is next to godliness, etc., etc.
In that case, you guys are in a lot of trouble in the hereafter. Hygiene. How many of you guys shower every day?
He said day, Monroe, not month.
Speak for yourself, Salami.
Hey, speaking for the whole class, you do smell kind of funky.
Enough. All right, Coolidge. The bottom line in grooming is that you should bathe every day, brush your teeth twice a day, keep your clothes clean.
Hey, your mama's a clean lady, right, Stone? Yeah. Yeah, well, why don't you send over to Salam's house and have his teeth cleaned? And while you at it, bring some comment.
My breath? Something wrong with my breath?
Oh, yeah, hunting season's over.
Coolidge, enough with the put-downs. Look, this just has to do with having respect for your body. It's the only one you got, so you ought to take care of it, right? What is it, Salami?
Coach, is bad breath hereditary? No, come on, I'm serious. I mean, my father's got it, my mother's got it. Nicky's been living with us for a year now. He's got it. I mean, even the dog's got it. I'm telling you, it's spooky. I mean, it's like there's a curse on the whole house or something.
Hey, Salami, why don't you go out and buy yourself a tube of toothpaste and put it around your neck? It'll kind of ward off the evil spirit.
Stone, simmer down, will you please? I know it's hard for you to act like a human being, but try. It'll be like a new experience. Salami, in answer to your question, no, bad breath is not hereditary, but unfortunately, intelligence is.
Out there. You're out. Mitchell and Thorpe and Franklin. You take over for Coolidge.
Oh, come on, Coach.
What's the matter?
Only got 26 points. I haven't broke 30 all year long.
Yeah, leave him in, Coach. Ali's been bragging about this for the last 10 months.
Well, all right. Christmas comes twice this year for you, Coolidge.
All right.
Franklin in for Fallahay. All right?
Let's go.
dominant force in basketball in the metropolitan area.
That's right, Howard. The greatest of all times. The greatest of all times.
So tell me, Big Warren, what's it like to be a giant among mortal men?
Hey, I can take Jabbar, I can take Malone, I can take Reeves. Where's Reeves? I want Reeves. I want the white whale. Come here, Reeves. I want you. Yes, I can take him anytime, anywhere. Where are you? Come here, Reeves.
You heard it here, folks. The challenge of the century, the battle of the sexes, the ultimate confrontation.
Hold me back. I can't take. Hold me back.
Coolidge, you're not Ali, but you had a great game tonight. That's a way to take advantage of your height and weight.
Well, I'm a giant among men. What can I say? I'm a giant
So
among...
tell us, Big Warren, what are your future plans?
The party.
Is that to celebrate our record-breaking one-game winning streak?
Hey, well, I party after the games we win. And I party after the games we lose. And I party after the games we don't even play.
Can't say as I blame you. That's a great game.
I'm the best. I'm the greatest. Cool. I want
Come on, Roberta. Time to put it in motion, girl. I don't think this was such a good idea. I don't feel much like dancing tonight. Just stand up and get down. There's nothing to it but to do it. Debbie, I don't even know anyone here. Just look around, honey. This place is crawling with boys who'd like to know you. Believe me, if I had what you had, I'd flaunt it.
Yeah, party! Party!
What's up, Mitch? You know, brother.
Oh, my. They saved the best for last. Talk about custom built.
Ooh, to the victors go the spoils.
Yeah, well, I intend to get good and spoiled.
Trust me, Thorpe, that's more woman than you can handle.
Cool, that woman ain't been born yet.
Excuse me.
Hey, where's the beer, man? Mine's here, yours is over there. Go ahead, help yourself, bro.
Hi, I'm Warren.
Wow.
I enjoyed the game. You were very good, especially at the end.
Yeah, well, you should have seen us last year when we won the city championship. Well, all the guys are gone, but I think we'll still do okay. You want to dance?
Look at my boy Cool getting it on. Like a mountain in a molehill. Well, it depends how you look at it. Wow.
Say, where you going?
Wow. Hey, that's a nice technique, Cool. You drove her right out of the room.
Yeah, man, you spoiled the view for everybody, man.
Hey, all of a sudden we was dancing, and next thing you know, she splits.
Yeah, well, that's no surprise.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, Cool, I mean, figure it out for yourself, man. If you were a girl, would you go out with you?
She looks like a toy next to you, man.
So what? I've gone out with short girls before. What's the big deal?
The big deal is on the court, you're a basketball player, man. But off the court, you're just another gigantor.
Would a couple of you guys help me move the couch against the wall so there's more room to dance?
What do you say, Cool? Why don't you take care of it, man?
What? What do I look like? Acme Moving Company?
Come on, you guys, lend him a hand.
Well, never let a boy do a man's job. Nope.
What is this?
my back.
What's up, Cool?
Hey, Coolidge, what happened? Yeah, I sprained my back. It must have happened when I moved that dumb couch.
But an hour later, Blood, you was dancing again.
Yeah, well, these back injuries take time, man. Can't take no chances.
You been to the doctor?
Yeah, well, I gotta go this afternoon after lunch. You may have to give me a brace.
The only thing you need is a head brace, man. There's nothing wrong with you. Nothing more than usual, anyway.
Nope, and there ain't no cure for ugly, so don't bother worrying about it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to see you guys enjoy kicking the man when he's down.
Cool, you're so big that even when you're down, you're up.
Yeah, well, just keep laughing, because if this turns out to be serious, y'all won't be laughing if you have to play with a 6-foot center.
Yeah,
He's serious.
He's always serious. Last year, he even thought he had malaria once.
He's just hustling that sympathy vote, huh?
Just looking for attention, that's all.
Yeah, well, I think we ought to make him feel as comfortable as possible, being that he's in such pain and all.
Yeah.
Hi, Coach Bilzerian. I was wondering if you could help me out with something.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, you see, it's my free period, you know, and I was shooting baskets outside, and these big dudes came up and kicked me off the court, and I was hoping you could tell them to get lost.
Yeah, well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Well, there's two of them, and I thought with you it might even up the odds.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, you know, being that there's two of them, and you got a pretty good reputation for being tough.
Yeah, well, I do pride myself in being in shape. Let's see what we can do.
Hey, what's going on? I gotta go see the nurse.
Don't worry about the nurse, Cool. Just sit down. We figured out a way so you won't need crutches, man.
Why, you all Roberts now?
Well, in a manner of speaking. See, we're concerned about the fact that your basketball playing days might be over.
Sure, I mean, it happens all the time. Everything's going great, then all of a sudden, bam, bam, bam. Color your career over.
Just like Bird Fidrich, one day you're a star, the next year a trivia question.
Sure. Happened to Herb Score and Tony Conigliaro. They both got hit in the eye. Smack. Game was over. But don't worry, Cool. We're gonna be looking out for you.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, anyway, Cool, man, there's lots of things a big man could do anyway besides playing basketball. Shoot, you could pick grapefruits or oranges or something.
Yeah, you could reach higher than anybody. You could be king of the fruit pickers.
Man, you could even be a weather reporter, man. You know when it's raining long before any of us do.
And just to make sure you can still walk. Hey, Salami, you got it, man?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a corset, Dumbo. Sympathies from Coach Bilzerian.
You better get this out of here.
Come on, Thorpe, you gotta play him honest. If he's gonna bust back like that, use another option. Let's run that again. That's a little carry. At least you pulled up. What, nobody rebounds for me? What's the matter with you guys? Come on. Keep running now. We need to work on it. Coolidge, you're late. Why aren't you dressed for practice?
It's my back, Coach.
Your back? What's the matter with it? You been to the nurse?
Well, yeah, but she said there was nothing wrong.
Can you touch your toes, Coolidge?
Problem?
Touch your toes.
Coach.
Can you touch your toes? You're a hypochondriac, Coolidge. Get dressed for practice.
I want a second opinion about my back.
You just got it. I gave it to you. You're fine.
Well, Coach, when a guy my size grows, he can get hurt. I mean, I gotta take care of myself.
Oh?
Well, what will I do if I can't play basketball?
You could work like everybody else.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done. You know people get scared of tall guys.
Coolidge, you just grew an inch. One lousy inch. What's the big deal?
I don't know. You tell me.
Come on. Somebody shoot. Cheer me up.
Hey, Roberta. Wait up. I'll walk with you.
I'm sorry, Warren. I have to get home.
So I'll walk you there.
Aren't you supposed to be in basketball practice?
Yeah, well, I sprained my back, so I gotta take it easy for a while. So, what are you gonna be doing later?
I'm busy. I have a lot of homework.
Well, then maybe we could get together and study.
I really don't think so, Warren.
Well, then some other night then.
No.
What's with you? You've been treating me like some kind of freak.
I just don't want to go out with you is all.
Oh, you just must think you're real special that you can just go around and hurt people's feelings.
I hurt your feelings.
Yeah, is that so hard to believe? I know I'm 6'9", but I didn't exactly plan it that way, you know. King Kong has feelings. Even Frankenstein has feelings. Why doesn't Warren Coolidge have feelings?
Warren, you've got it wrong. That's
Oh,
not the way.
sure, it's fine as long as you stay where you belong on the basketball court, right? Then you're a star. But just let the game be over. Then what am I supposed to do? Disappear?
Please, Warren, you don't understand.
Sure I do, Roberta. I understand just fine. Here we are, Chateau Lacette de Lac, 1979.
Excellent. It's Harry's birthday, you know.
Oh, really? Happy birthday, Harry.
50 years old.
You know what they always say, the game's bet at the 50-yard line. We go here.
That's very good. We'd like you to sing happy birthday to Harry.
Well, it's gonna take a minute to get the waiters together, because we always sing together.
Oh, well, that's all right. You sing it by yourself.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, yes, you could, for Harry. Oh, come on.
Oh, I don't sing alone.
Oh, come on.
No, really,
Sure you could. Come on.
Sing it, sing it. She won't shut up till you do.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Harry?
Harry, happy birthday to you.
I need you at the door.
What do you want?
Larry got sick, he had to leave.
So what, you want me to play bouncer?
Yeah, you're the biggest guy in the place.
Yeah, but what about my station?
Don't worry about your tables. Howie will take care of it. Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait a minute. You hired me as a waiter. I don't want to work as no bouncer.
Hey, don't worry. A guy your size, no one's gonna start any trouble with you.
Yeah, but I just don't want it.
All right. I'll give you some more money.
It's not about the money. I just don't want to do it.
There's no choice. You either work the door, or you walk.
I walk.
I keep looking for the open man. That's it. Take your time with it. All right, that's a good bound.
What do you know? If it isn't the mountain, come to Mohammed. You ready to play now, Coolidge?
I'm ready to play.
You sure now? I mean, you don't have measles, or mumps, or chicken pox, dizziness, blurred vision, ingrown toenail, something? Fainting spells?
I said I'm ready to play.
Oh? Everybody hear that? Coolidge is now ready to play with us. You sure you're going to be ready for the next game? Tremont?
Come on.
Let's get something straight, Coolidge. If you bring me a death certificate, then you are excused from practice. Otherwise, you will be here when we are here. You will practice when we practice. You got that?
Got it.
Good, he's got it. All right, we're going to work in a full court press now. Coolidge, you're in for Mitchell, helping Thorpe bring the ball up against the Skins.
Wait a minute. There must be a mistake.
Oh?
Yeah, see, I'm Warren Coolidge. You know, I play center, not guard.
Coolidge, you play where I say when I tell you to play there, all right? Your ball handling needs a lot of work. Let's go.
Thorpe inbounds at the Coolidge. Skins on D, work your press. Let's go, let's go. Try it again, Big Warren. Try it one more time.
See, Coolidge, you want to get down low, man. Protect the ball, you know?
Oh, yeah, I don't need any help from you.
You need all the help you can get, Coolidge.
Yeah, you're too big to dribble, Cool. I mean, by the time the ball gets all the way down the floor and then bounces up again, game could be over.
And fellas, I'm surprised the ball just don't splatter all over the place being dropped from that high. Hey, maybe we ought to get a little parachute or something.
Hold this. Watch this. See? It bounces. Every time you drop it, it bounces right back to you. Take my word for it. That's why you don't have to keep watching it. You got to know where the ball is and feel it so you can concentrate on where you're going. Got it?
Yeah.
You get to take the ball out again. Give me back my clipboard. Let's go.
Game, let me know. Hey, you better watch out, though. Cool looked pretty good out there. I think he's after your job.
Oh, Vitaly, I'm worried. I'm really worried. You see, it's those quick hands of his.
See, that's our secret weapon. We let Kool-Aid bring the ball up, and we bore the other team to death.
Yeah, we foul play a whole other game in between his dribbles.
Oh, you want to see dribbling, Vitaly? I'll show you dribbling.
Wait a minute, I was only kidding. I'm not serious.
Hey, Cool, why don't you bother somebody your own size, man?
Ain't nobody my size.
I was only kidding, really.
Hey, come on, Cool. Lighten up.
I was only kidding, I swear.
Come on, buddy.
Dope?
Wait, you can come out now,
We
Thor.
getting crazy?
The nut. Thank you. You know, Coolidge, you could have broken something that needed fixing anyway. I mean, I realize it's only a rim. You didn't break the backboard. Then again, this is a wooden backboard. I might remind you, your hero, Darryl Dawkins, never even broke a wooden backboard. Ned, you know, you could have torn up the rub-down tables, Coolidge. We could use some new rub-down tables. There's always the parallel bars. They're shot. I've been trying to get parallel bars for a couple of years. You and I could even go into business. You could be the local hitman on rotten equipment. You know, one day you bust up a whirlpool, the next day a treadmill. What's the matter, Coolidge?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong.
Well, something's wrong.
Well, I don't want to talk about it. You wouldn't understand.
Oh? Suddenly now you can only relate to rims? I mean, I realize you and this rim had an interesting conversation yesterday. It must have been something it said.
Yeah, well, I'll work it out.
Well, you're not doing so well so far. You do the rest of this tomorrow. Now, listen. You're coming downtown with me. Hold this. I gotta buy a bed. You can help me get it home. And, next time, you're gonna have to learn to work against real pressure. I don't mean just salami.
What's wrong with salami? What did you do in the NBA? Well,
I didn't do any of this around the back and between the leg stuff.
because you couldn't.
This is it. This isn't gonna take long.
Please, look at this.
Is this one of them? Yeah, see that? I've always been curious about these things.
Yeah, well, I hope your girlfriend don't get seasick.
Hi, how's it feel?
Oh, soft.
Well, you can add more water and make it as hard as a firm mattress.
Is that right?
But a lot of doctors feel water beds are healthier for you. They distribute your weight more evenly. In fact, 1 out of every 10 Californians sleeps on a water bed.
I bet those are loose figures.
Actually, most people who own them would never sleep on anything else. They're heated, too. Very soothing.
Yeah, I'll bet. It feels sort of awkward, though.
Yeah, especially for two people. How do you,
Practice. But if that's one of your concerns, maybe you'd be interested in this model.
Oh, yes. This looks traditional while at the same time being modern.
Hey, check this out, Coach.
Coolidge. Out.
Huh?
Out.
Oh. Sorry.
Oh, well, this sort of feels like the...
Uh-huh. Do you have anything a little more conservative?
How about a bookshelf headboard? Or maybe a pedestal with drawers?
Do you have a bed that's just like a bed?
Not in stock. But I guess we could get one for you.
Yeah, well, maybe I ought to measure my room just to make sure it fits.
Thanks for taking the time.
You know, sometimes the only place I can be comfortable is the gym.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm sorry about the rim.
Well, you always hurt the ones you love, you know.
Yeah, well, it all started when I found out about growing. Thought 6'8" was as big as I'd get.
Why don't you jump in the dryer and see if you shrink?
You really don't know what it's like to be tall, do you?
What am I, a pygmy? You're only a few inches taller than me, you know.
Yeah, well, those few inches put a whole different perspective on things.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I mean, people are always staring at me.
I don't see anybody looking at you.
And my size is always getting in my way. I mean, with clothes and with girls. And yesterday in practice, when I felt like a fool doing a small man's job and dribbling.
No, that is for your own good. Believe me. Now, you're not that big, Coolidge. I mean, I know you stand out in high school, but if you ever make it to the pros, you'll find yourself fighting for a job as a forward, and forwards have to be able to handle a ball. You know, Coach Wooden at UCLA used to make sure that all of those guys could bring up the ball under pressure. Of course, UCLA, it's a game of quickness. Nobody's quite as...
Wait a minute now. I mean...
You talking speed, or we just talking...
If I had Coolidge, a little extra calcium never hurt a 6'9" growing center. Go ahead.
You know, I feel like that guy in the movie that just keeps growing and growing until he gets bigger than the building.
Relax, will you, Coolidge? Another 40, 50 years, you'll start to shrink. Happens to everybody.
Right. In the meantime, I'm a freak putting on a show for these fans.
Will you stop it, Coolidge? You're the only one who feels that way. You know, a lot of guys are jealous about your height. Since you can't do anything about it, why don't you stop worrying about it? I can't believe you finished that already.
Come another?
Cost you 20 laps.
And chocolate?
Sure.
You want sprinkles, too?
Ah, gee. Hey, what's up, Spot?
Hi, stranger. It's been a long time.
Bill, I'm glad you could make it. Jeez, I thought I was going to starve to death in this place.
You look like you could live off of the hump for a while.
Well,
Still using the elbow, huh?
nah, it's just a touch of bursitis. It's not as serious as it looks.
That's the beginning of the end, Ken. The beginning of the end. Been waiting long?
Oh, no, I just been through 2 plates of these carrot sticks. My nose is beginning to twitch. Where'd you find this place, anyway?
Elgin turned me on to
Oh,
it.
Baylor, after all the trouble you gave in the NBA and all those final playoffs.
Hey, stuff's health is good for you. I'm going to have the guacamole chef salad.
Okay.
And the mushroom omelet number 12.
Great.
You've obviously been here before. Can I just get a cheeseburger, you know, fries?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We don't serve red meat. Why don't you try one of our specials? I'm sure you'll like it. Our soup today is lentil.
Lentil? No. How about this Western thing with the sour cream and the eggs from ground scratching chickens? Also a small loaf of your stone ground bread.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. So what are you doing in L.A.?
Oh, I had to see my business manager. Good man. If you want, I'll set up an appointment for you.
Oh, well, no, I've sort of consolidated my financial position these days. You keep him busy, I see.
Yeah, you know, I'm traveling more now than I did when I was with the Celtics.
Oh.
You know, with the book and everything. How's your knee?
No, it's all right. It's fine as long as it gets me where I want to go in the morning. And yourself?
Yeah, the usual aches and pains, you know. 13 years in the NBA, and the old bug kind of reacts to that.
Tell me something. Could you come by the school for just a couple of minutes one day? I need a favor.
For what?
Well, there's this kid playing for me named Coolidge. He's a great kid, but he's got a thing about his height. He's big. He's already over 6'8".
Well, you're a big guy. You can talk to him.
I have, but I'm only 6'6". It's not the same thing as coming from a guy 6'9". I got to bring out the big guns for this one.
I'd love to, Ken, but...
But what?
But my schedule's jammed.
I seem to remember a certain summer league 13 years ago and a certain teammate who lost a bet about my ability to shoot from the baseline. 50 big ones. And since payment was never rendered, I figured that comes now, considering the interest rate, compounded annually to about, let's see.
That comes to one practice at a high school of your choice.
Tomorrow at 3:30, and I hope you're not as slow as you look.
All right, it's 1-1. This one decides it.
Yeah, winner takes all.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, now look. Remember, man, we're Sylvester Stallone. They're Apollo Creed. We work better inside.
No, I ain't going inside. It keeps spitting in my eye.
You can go up by the sneakers, I'll take his arms. When I say buck, boss, quit spurring me in the sides when we get in close, all right? Yeah, don't worry about it.
Hey, you sidestepped him.
He sidestepped me.
Yeah, well, come on, let's get in there and butt a couple of heads, man.
Dig in there, right? Look, just
here we go. Dig in.
Put it in neutral, Salami. We got it.
Yeah.
If you on roller skates or something, get off of me, man. Get off.
Hey, when it comes to pizza, my man's an animal.
We want a rematch, man. Rematch.
Yeah, I bet.
Get out of here.
Rematch.
You know what I mean?
Rematch.
Hey, cool.
I'm late.
Hey, come here a minute, man, for 1 second. Come here.
What, Thor?
I just wanted to see what the top of your head looked like.
What's eating him?
Somebody ought to talk to him, because he's getting to be a real drag to be with.
Hey, let me see the ball, man. I want to see what it feels like to dunk. Come on, Salam. And here he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Put him in.
Hi, Warren.
Hi.
Mind if I sit down?
Free step.
Melissa Clay's giving a party this weekend. Her parties are always the best. Will you be going, Warren?
I don't know.
I don't know if I'll go either.
I haven't been in a party frame of mind lately.
That could change by Saturday, couldn't it?
What's the difference?
I'd go if I knew you were going to be there, or if you wanted to take me.
Let me get something straight, Roberta. I know how you feel. And I guess I should be flattered. But I'm not interested.
Warren.
Just seems to me a date out of charity just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
So I get Salami's car, come by your place, pick you up, we go to the party. Hey, cool.
What? See you later.
How goes it, bro?
It goes.
Saw you and Roberta outside having a little heart-to-heart, man. You gaining ground or what?
Pass. She's not my type.
Well, then you must be either gay or dead, because she is not a type, bro. She's one of a kind.
Hey, just keep walking,
Hey,
Thor.
what's wrong with you, man?
Nothing's wrong with me.
No, you just snarling and growling and acting like a bear who ain't been fed for a year. Hey, listen, man, Reeves wanted to talk to you.
Yeah, well, I'll see him at practice.
Well, I get the impression that he wanted to see you, like, now.
You want to see me, Coach?
Yeah, Coolidge, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine, Warren Coolidge, Bill Russell.
Hi.
It's Warren Acenta.
All right, let's go. Hold it up. Please. Listen, hold it just a minute. Listen. Your instincts were good. You were just too impatient. You're in too much of a hurry. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll run the play from here, okay? All right. Now, just remember, Warren, you're in charge when you got the ball here. Don't be afraid to hold on to it. It's not a stick of dynamite. It's not going to go off in your hand. Hold on to it. Take your time. Look around. Use all your options, okay? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Now, let's run that same play again.
Let's go! Get up, boy, D. Get up, D. Coming out.
he dropped the ball, the play will work. Warren, you come back out and play the center. Now, you guys, listen, guards have options too, okay? Now, let me take this position here. And let's run that same play. All right, I got it. Get him different. Come here, William. I got it. Come on, man.
Help this side. Help this side.
Stop before we kill ourselves. That's a great workout.
Oh, come on, coach. Hey, I want to wear you guys out before the season's over.
It's a great workout, guys.
All right. Thanks, Bill. What was it like playing against Will Chamberlain? My father still talks about those games.
It wasn't no big thing.
Yeah, it's too bad you never got a chance to play against Kareem.
No. It's too bad he didn't get a chance to play against me.
I read somewhere that you were voted the greatest basketball player of all time.
Well, no wonder. 11 championships in 13 years.
Well, that's because I had some good teammates now. There, I had Havlicek and Cousy, the Jones boys. Oh, those guys were good.
Hey, can I get your autograph?
I don't sign autographs, young man.
Oh, how come?
I just don't believe in it. But for you, I got some old sweat socks. I'll admit it.
What was the secret to your success? I mean, 11 championships in 13 years.
Hard work with intelligence.
It must have been great to travel with the NBA. I mean, all those cities.
All those foxes.
Hey, Bill, which city had the prettiest girls?
Well, I think L.A. had a slight edge, but New York sometimes a year.
And Bill, you once got 51 rebounds in the game, man. 51. I mean, how'd you do that?
It's a lot of bad shooting that night.
Say, Bill, did you do any special training, like to get your legs in shape or what?
No, I had to run a lot, just run a lot.
Do you miss playing in Boston?
No.
Hey, Bill, is it true that the ladies hang around after the game and wait for the guys to finish getting dressed?
Hey, I heard they don't even wait around till they get dressed. See, that'd be a waste of time.
It's not like that.
Police, where you going? Grab a shower while the water's still hot. Stick around, will you? Come on, Coach. What do you think? It's every day Bill Russell drops by to give you pointers? You're going to catch him again on the very next blue moon?
Hey, Bill, why'd you come here anyway?
Well, you might say your coach and I had a little bet.
Did you win or lose?
He lost.
I won.
He lies a lot, too.
Hey, Warren, heads up.
Not a bad pass.
Not a bad catch. Hey, you want to go out and shoot a couple?
I don't know if I should.
Why not? You in a hurry to get home and grow some more or something? Hey, listen. Let me see that. You think you can guard me?
Sure, are you kidding?
You really think so, huh? Let's see. Come on. What do you do? You want me to go around you?
Well, you can.
What do you mean? Look. Be careful now. Be careful. I can go around back there. Now. Be careful.
Come on, man. Just be pushing on me.
See, when you dribble, when you dribble, you got to use these two fingers and the thumb. And just your fingertips, you know? You see this dribble? It'll come back, just like that. You don't have to look at it. See? It'll come back, just use those, right there. Okay, now you try it. Now get your head up, you don't have to look at it. Just remember, just put it, when you put the ball down, it'll come up. That's right, keep your head up. Now you got to flex your knees a little bit, see? When you dribble. Now keep your head up. Now here's what I want you to do. Dribble 2 dribbles, and then go to the hoop. Okay?
All right.
See, nothing to it.
Yeah, see, I got a lot of work to do.
Foul! It's like stealing.
Pushing on me.
Uh-oh, you weren't Perry.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, man. It bugs me. I don't even know why.
You're scared.
Yeah, I guess I am.
Hey, listen, we're all scared. When you're a big guy, people expect big things of you. And anything less than wonderful, and they're disappointed with you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it exactly.
We've all been through it.
Yeah, but I bet you sees it in the pros, right?
For some guys, but you still get the same stupid jokes. How's the weather up there?
Yeah.
Daddy long legs, the whole bit.
I feel like I'm standing in a hole next to you. Well, how do you feel about your height?
I love it. Yes, listen, there are a lot of advantages to being tall. For one thing, nobody can ignore you.
Yeah. Well, I wish I was in the pros right now.
A lot of guys there are having just a harder time with it as you're having here.
Not really.
Listen, one of the best players in the league used to hide in the restrooms at airports because he couldn't deal with people staring at him in the lounge.
That's pretty weird.
Hey, you do the best you can, you know. Hey, listen, I'm gonna have to get back to Seattle. I'm gonna have to go.
Bill, I appreciate you talking to me, man. I mean, it means a lot, and I just want to say thank you.
Anytime, Warren. You gonna be all right?
Yeah, you kidding? Sure.
All right, well, you take care and keep in touch.
All right, man. Thank you.
How'd you make out?
Oh, I think it's gonna be okay. Just need to know that he wasn't alone, that's all.
What'd you tell him?
I filled him in on all the secrets.
Oh, like what?
Can't tell you, Ken.
Why not?
You're not tall enough.
Hi.
Hi.
I guess I gave you a rough time. I apologize.
I'm the one who should apologize.
How do you figure?
I've always been well-built. Everywhere we've lived, I've had boys interested in me. But not me, really. In the way I looked.
Well, it's just not nothing you can ignore.
Any more than someone can ignore your height?
Well, do you know that most women would kill to have your body? Come to think of it, so would most men. Women are crazy.
What do you mean by that?
Nuts, you know, playing without a full deck. Flat-chested girls wish they were bigger, and bigger girls wish they were smaller. And blondes want to be brunettes, just never satisfied.
Oh, and guys are so much wiser, is that it? You're afraid you're too tall. Thorpe thinks he's too short. One guy wishes he didn't have to wear glasses, another thinks he'd look more distinguished in them. Oh, yeah, you guys are really together all right.
Well, what are we gonna do? I mean, I don't think there's much chance of me getting smaller.
Me either. Melissa's party?
8 o'clock?
Guess we're stuck with each other.
Who else would have us?
Anyone who appreciates quality.
Oh, Thorpe, wait till you see this new chick, man. She is bad. I'm giving Denise a rest of me.
Yeah.
Shut up, Italian.
Keep out of here.
Keep out of here.
I don't want to see no broads for another 3-4 days, at least.
Hey, man, you're gonna die.
I might.
Oh, man, that's it. That's it, man. I don't need this aggravation.
Stone, what is wrong with you?
Hey, man, it's them doggone pipes again. I stay dry in the shower than I do here in the locker room.
Just look at it as a free cream rinse.
Free cream rinse. And what I need is a bucket or one of Cool's sneakers will do.
You know what? I just happen to have a pair around. There you go, sugar.